there. And then we've got Vex Gaming Esports on the right-hand side. Vex being a name that's been around for a while. I'm not sure if there's anyone really on the team that was there before, but here we go with everyone. I am Memzo, if you didn't already know that for some reason from seeing my channel here. And I will be casting this to the finals. So we are going to start down in Laundry Room. Always a bit mixed on whether or not people want to play upstairs or downstairs, and looks like they want to start with downstairs. So here we go on that. We've got our first Jackal already. So that's exciting to see if some roamers are going to get caught out there. Muck going to be trying to do that. Got a Twitch as well. Should be interesting. Look forward to seeing how this plays out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Let's see how these guys are going to set this up here. They got Mira, so we're going to see at least one window, I imagine, here, but teams definitely change it up a bit. Sometimes we see windows upstairs, sometimes we see them on the back over there. Always varies a little bit, but this one's pretty consistent. They didn't reinforce the other wall, usually for a reason. That reason, of course, is so they could shoot through it. Pixel could be thrown down that window right there. Got a battery on it as well. Castle doing some work here, setting up some defenses. Looks like he threw one here for some. And they have the rotate hole into the kitchen, so they could defend there as well. No defenses on this side of the wall, though. Muck already coming around here. Jackal has to come in pretty fast and hot to be able to catch those footprints. So that's something you'll definitely see from Jackal Players Education. Nightcap already with a kill, though. That's the Ash rush in. He's already on site. This is brutal. There goes some. Yellow Fever also picking one up. Between the two of them, just brutal. There goes Envy peeking around right into the bullets. Nightcap going around for another one. Muck finishes off the last one. A heck of a start there from the attackers. I was sitting there thinking Jackal was going to be the frag here, but he just came in to pick up the last one. And a very nice attacker start there from Boosted Monkeys. Asked them to make it entertaining, and they are not disappointing so far. Shoutouts to Ripley. Nice round, caught us sleeping. So it's definitely a good start. Now they're gonna have to try and defend. I'm kind of curious if Vex is gonna try and punish that with a nice rush themselves. But Nightcap, though, very good start. 3K right at the beginning. The old Ash rush. Make sure to spread the word about the stream here to anyone who might be interested in watching the Challenger League qualifiers here, since I will be going from semifinals to finals. Had to pick a semifinal match, and this was the one that looked like it was starting first, and has some players I'm familiar with, so good match. So they are going to be setting up a lot of stuff upstairs for defending downstairs, but two rotated back down. Going to be playing for construction. Looks like we're going to have Peak pushing in pretty fast here, going for the Peak with that Blackbeard. But he's going to hop on that drone. See Envy going for a push potentially as well here. Muck trying to push them back a little bit. That camera out. Goes, whoa, the C4 was a nice throw. I like that idea. Caught him a little bit, and now he successfully pushed back. It's a good start for them. Peak still droning for his teammates here instead of pushing up. Trying to decide how he wants to approach this construction. Now is the time, now that he's gotten his drone down. Looks like he's going to go for the deke holes instead of using a breaching charge, as he's got his stun grenades. Envy doing some droning in the upstairs to get some idea what's going on before he starts pushing up in the meeting hall here. Wow, the Hibana charge is getting shot off the wall, potentially there. There's Peak pushing on his way up finally. Does get a kill there on the Goni. Mush trades it back, though. Right onto Envy. He's playing fairly aggressive using those cameras. Yellow Fever comes around, gets some. Dropping the diffuser in the meeting hall as Nightcap takes down Pixel. Now it's all down to Peak. And his teammate Ivor here trying to help open the wall. Now these two are pushing a single direction, so they're going to rotate around because they need to get that diffuser from the meeting hall. Are they going to be in a serious problem here? Mush going to be the one they're trying to defend that, along with his teammate Yellow Fever. Looks like we're going to see a pickup here onto Knight. They are expecting some construction push potentially, but Ivor getting the pick there. Someone just missing all these fights here. There we go. There goes Ivor down to Mush, who's fighting from above. Peak, last man left alive here. Trying to push it, taking a lot of damage through the wall there even. Shield pretty low here. Mush up right there. Gonna try and get the peek out of Mush. Jumps over, almost gets something going. Does a little bit of damage, but ultimately falls. Now it is all on Peak to try and do something here against 2. There's been a lot of Fast and Furious back and forth, but the diffuser here being trapped. Muck still downstairs just in case. The Knight trying to defend as best he can. You hear the shield break on Blackbeard. Now Peak's going to have to try and make something work here. Without a shield, drops right into the bullets there of Jaeger. Nightcap with another kill on the board here. Bringing it to 5 for a 2K that round. And the kill with a nice lean pistol. Already starting off really strong here. So, we'll see if they can defend the laundry room this time. Maybe a little more prepared for an Ash Rush, which I don't imagine we'll see. So, see that Jackal again. Didn't see necessarily a lot of work for him last time, or from him. It's up to Remorse as well.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
So we'll see how they set up this time. I imagine they're going to set up somewhat similar, but then try and defend a little bit stronger against a Rash. Maybe have a little bit more barbed wire, something to slow them down. Got those castle barricades as well. See how they're going to defend this. Setting up a little bit of traps there. And they're definitely trying to use the attic.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Gotta get that window up there. Someone, the utility guy with that shotgun. That is something that now Pixel could do as well. I imagine he's probably got the shotgun. Could be opening up some of those walls for him. We just have some limited ammo. Shots already coming down here as Nightcap pushing in. We're going to take a look at what he's going to do this time. I like that quick pre-fire, but that was onto a castle wall. Not going to do a whole lot of good. Definitely nice pixel peek there through the drone hole. Takes a little bit of damage himself. Tries to pre-fire, nearly gets it. There's Aver trying to return fire with that castle. Flashbang goes out, unfortunately hits the wall, doesn't quite hit the hole. Nightcap trying to play this aggressive again. Nearly catches Envy there. Tries to get the pre-fire table in the way though. He's pretty low on health. Ivor trying to help keep him alive here. We'll see if this Jackal's going to come into play from Muck. He's going to go around help on Envy here. Take some pre-fire through that. Can't quite hit through those sandbags. Get Yellow Fever trying to help as well. Unfortunately, he starts sprinting right in the bullets there. Ivor does get down by Mush, though. Jackal doing his thing. Or I'm sorry, that was Twitch. A lot of shots coming down in this fight on the meeting hall here. Mush trying to help from one side. Muck trying to help from the other. Goni, in the meantime, trying to put pressure on the downstairs. See if he can do something. A lot of barbed wire down here now. Gonna put a Claymore as well. Mush does get another kill here. Takes down Envy. It is all down to 3 downstairs, but only 3 attackers as well. There's one up in the attic. He pings it for his teammate. Tells Muck, I'm going to need you to take something off that guy there. Goni, the only one down there. Gonna get some reinforcements now. Smoke's coming out from Muck there. Mush going to hold the angle from above. Try and play it safe if he has more health. Smokes come out and do a lot of damage to Goni, though. They went all out with those smokes. Was that all the smokes? So some used 2. He's got 1 left there. A lot of shots coming down. Diffuser getting planted. There's the smoke kill, though. That's what they needed to do. Goni gonna actually get this plant down potentially here in a weird spot. No, he gets taken down by Pixel just at the right second to stop that. Peak gets another kill there. Vex finally coming back here, and Muck falls against Peak for the first win for Vex. Nicely done. Vex trying to make a comeback. Definitely a close one. A lot of brutal fighting in that meeting hall. Just a crazy start there. Both teams playing this very, very aggressively. I'm not even sure how much droning's happening here, just with the sheer amount of gunfire going on. Thanks for the host, Whiskers. Appreciate that. Get some more viewers on here. Get some more attention on these people who are going to be working their way towards getting in the Challenger League for next season. Should be very exciting, so they can work their way towards Pro League. We've seen some great plays from some of the Challenger Leagues this season, as well as ones trying to work their way through relegations to Pro League. So a lot of exciting teams going on. A lot more viable teams than there used to be. So now we're going to see our first Dorms play here. As they didn't win the downstairs, now they got to go to another site. So of course, this is where they're going to go. They aren't bringing anything too crazy. Or fairly standard lineup. Nice battle eye ban. Always beautiful to see. I'm glad they made that global. I'm not going to set up this on a soft wall here, so that way they can shoot through, try and protect this master bedroom from plants, which is fairly common. There's going to be a standard crawl hole here, and this is the other window to look in. Now he's probably set this up here so his back could be a little bit covered by these beds, potentially, to help defend against these windows. So that is a somewhat good position to be in if you want to stand, not worry as much, especially when attack comes from the side. They already opened that up, probably so Mush can throw camera through here, and there goes the camera. So they may or may not spot that here. They're spotting fairly close, but it's going to be a little bit of a walk. Repelling happening already here from Pixel. Going to be taking a peek around the corner as well as trying to get up to clear out this. Going to get his drone in there, make sure it's safe. A little bit hard to see up there, but there is no one up there, so he's going to be fairly safe in doing this. In the meantime, Envy and Summit doing their droning as well. Looks like Aver might be done with his. We're bringing that Thermite up. He's carrying the diffuser. Now, a Thermite with the diffuser typically suggests a master bedroom plant, but it could go either way here. Let's take a look at what Peek's going to be up to here. Trying to see if he can find any of those cameras that are going to be catching them out there. Now, they know there's a camera out there. Let's see if the camera's getting used yet. Nope. They did manage to put that window back up, it looks like, after getting the camera out there. Blackbeard a little concerned about anyone in the attic for his teammates there, but it doesn't look like anyone wanting to contest that just yet. However, there is someone in the attic, it looks like. Might be Goni. Ooh, the shots come down there from Goni. Nice flank. That's why you do got to be concerned about that attic. The finish off with the shotgun. Had that nice rotate hole there. So that is the first kill around. The Blackbeard being down is a big deal on this particular map. However, in the meantime, Envy's going to try and put pressure on here. He doesn't have the cover he needs for that, though. Going to try and take out this ADS. Oh, Mush jumps out there right into the bullets. Lucky kill by Envy. Well, not lucky. Good reflexes, but lucky that the face happened to be right where he was looking. So it was an easy headshot. I liked what Mush was trying to do, but ultimately didn't work, and now they don't have as many people to defend it. But nice trade back again by Muck here. Pixel, though, getting it back with a grenade. Back and forth. These two guys 3v3 right now. Another grenade trying to take down someone if he can. And it is now up to the 3 site defenders mostly against the 3 attackers here. We've got Knight, though, downstairs. He's going to get droned out potentially here by Pixel's drone if it comes downstairs, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Muck's still going to try and guard this bedroom. Yellow going to be trying to guard this attic area here. Ooh, he finally gets springed on. Was wondering when Yellow Fever was going to come up. He's been trying to push this attic for a while. Decided to make that comeback. Now it is all onto these 2 defenders. Now he's probably going to have to rotate up. He does. He's stuck by the armor here, trying to get a pinch if they make their way in through the attic. Just waiting for his opportunity. Pixel going to be the one to come through this in just a moment, potentially, as they need to get in here. And some, in the meantime, rotating around. Looks like they haven't completely decided how they want to push in just yet, though. Pixel going to make that push. There's the punishment from Knight. He's been waiting this whole time to get that kill. Now it is back down to a 2v2. Looks like. So I'm hoping to get someone, and unfortunately, in the meantime, Nightcap gets another one. Somehow doesn't punish it despite the gun sticking out there. Finally, some gets it, but easy trade for Muck. And that is another round on the board for Boosted Monkeys. Nicely done. Thanks, Young is my dad. Yeah, Salt Mines. I don't know what that plant spot was from Goni. I believe that one time, but good attempt. Everyone trying to do what they can here. So far, Boosted Monkeys coming out ahead. This is a best of 1, though. So if 2 more rounds happen here before we can get 3 more from Vex, Vex are going to be out, and it's going to be on to the finals for Boosted Monkeys. I want to give a shout out to everyone tuning in. Appreciate, I know it's a short notice. I wasn't 100% sure I could cast this, so it was a little bit like, let me jump on as soon as I can. Get the semifinals and finals. So appreciate everyone tuning in. Hopefully everyone will be tuning in for Gamescom. We'll be casting, I imagine, with Milosh. I'm not 100% sure on that, but anyone who watched last finals, that I did with Milos. We had a really good time, and I think we did a good job. So I'm looking forward to that again. I think it'll be very exciting, and imagine Blood and Kicks will be exciting as well. Should be a very, very good Gamescom finals. So that's going to be super intense, coming up in just a week and a half or so, something like that. Maybe 2 weeks. I guess slightly less than that. So they are going to be setting up some defenses of the attics here. Envy going to be throwing up the walls and some batteries. This is their first defense of the dorms. They're bringing pretty much the same lineup. The attackers, though, looks like Muck really likes bringing this Jackal. They're going to be bringing a Buck this time. May have him go down underneath or not. We'll see if Nightcap's going to go for his quick rush attacks again. May or may not. A lot of shots going down here, opening things up. Some counterfire as well. Peek with an appropriate name there as he tries to take shots through the window. Gets a little bit of damage onto Nightcap here. Not quite enough to do anything that's going to really hurt in the end, though, as he uses that 3-speed just going to be rushing in. Now, Peek has pulled back, so he knows they're going for this way. He's going to be trying to defend a little bit, but it looks like he's more concerned with staying alive, so he's going to rotate back into the small tower. Or the big tower, I'm sorry. And then he's going to rotate down to the stairs. Envy, in the meantime, does pick up a kill, though. That's a nice one from above here, down through the holes he's made in the floor. I like these holes. Might catch Nightcap here. Nightcap, though, on top of it, takes his face off, and that is Envy gone with a nice trade. So there's 1 for 1. They actually have lost the Buck and the Jackal, and there goes another one. Some with a nice kill there. It is all down to Mush and Goni here, spread out, not doing great. Unfortunately for them, now 4v2, not in a good position as he goes up to Peek, who gets a nice kill there on the stairs. All down to Goni now. He's a bonus, so he does have some utility and a nice gun, but he's got a lot of work ahead of him to try and take these dorms against Fort. Not seeing this happening here, but he's certainly going to try. Not going to give up just yet. He's going to rush in fairly quick, though. Could be giving up a lot of intel doing this. Rushing around. They're going to be hearing it. Fortunately, kick. Oh, there we go. Just barely. Now they know where he's at. C4 comes out. That's going to push him back. He's going to go for the reload in the meantime. Set this Claymore to make sure he doesn't get rushed on. Give himself a moment to breathe and figure out what he's going to do. Going to open that up. Act like he's going to go out the door. And see if there's a response. No response yet. They're not really concerned. They've got 4 people. They can just stick it on site. Peek in the meantime downstairs, waiting for him to rotate around here, hoping he does so. Look at probably the wrong side of the door, but it may work still. Goni in the meantime going to rotate around a different way. A lot of pre-fire coming out. He's just trying to figure out what he can do and see if he can push those bedrooms from there. Sounds like a lot of pings coming out potentially from his teammates trying to help him out here, but he's got a lot of an uphill battle. He's got okay amount of time, 45 seconds, but he's got so much work to do in it. Oh, nicely done. Good attempt there. Unfortunately, he misses the head, and that's really what he needed to try and turn this around. So far, though, they are giving up a little bit of their positions. He's already given up his clearly, though. Not want to waste his main gun ammo there on the Type 89, so he's just going to blow out the Bearing 9, throw out some shots there. He's waiting for any kind of trades. Peek being over in that tower, which he is not yet, but he looks like he's rotating around now in the windows of the attic. He's going to rotate around. Give away a lot of his position hitting these windows, though. Now, having these open ahead of time, definitely going to cost him. Now, he can't get through that. This is going to be a big problem. Looks like he's easily spotted out by Ivory there. And that is the second round on the board there for Vex. Probably, without a doubt, their best round yet. Managing to just decimate that attack. So far, their Dorms defense seeming to be their biggest strength here. So I would definitely watch out for that Dorms defense the next time it comes out, if it does. However, there's a good chance it won't if Boosted Monkeys will win the next 2 rounds, and there won't be a chance for a second defense for Vex. So we're going to see them back on similar lineups to before. Looks like we're going to see the first mute come out, though, from Mush on the Laundry. So they're going to be changing things up just slightly. See if that pays off. I believe normally they brought a castle instead of that, so.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
Getting these defenses up here. See how they're setting up upstairs. They have that rotate hole there from Goni. He's always doing a lot of work with that shotgun. Makes me think maybe they need some impact nades. Just the sheer amount of crawl holes he has to open. Going to get the reload going on here. Looks like he might be playing upstairs. Looks like a lot of people upstairs so far. Might still be doing some setup. Unfortunately, Mush has taken a little bit of damage. Might have been a shotgun through the wall there from Goni. A little preemptive walk there. Feels bad. Could have also been Twitch drone. Nope, they don't have a Twitch drone. What am I saying? So a lot of people, 4 people playing upstairs here. Very aggressive to see if Mush can catch anyone. He's got mute jammers down as well. Goni opening up, what is this, his 3rd, 4th draw hole? Yeah, let's chat about something current. I think there was an excuse for why he was trying to plant in the middle of the room. Generally, when you're watching, and this is something I try and stick to, you gotta assume people are doing things for a reason. They may make mistakes, but generally people are not morons at this level, and they do have an idea what they're doing. Just doesn't always work. So keep that in mind when you're watching. Maybe not be as critical. Mush getting a little bit of a late jammer down there. Does kill the drone manually, but he is giving away the position that he's up here, so he's going to have to kind of change up what he's doing just slightly here, especially being a bit lower in health. Attack so far coming from the front side there, from some. So yeah, we're seeing a push in here through the garage. They're definitely taking control of this bottom floor quickly. In the meantime, though, the diffuser is just sitting on these stairs. Odd choice here. Yes, they're looking like they want to go for a lobby rush down the stairs plant. In the meantime, though, we've got quite a few people upstairs. Aver going to be the one to try and fight them, potentially. Looks like he might go back for this diffuser. He's a little concerned about Mush all the way over there, trying to pre-fire it. Yellow Fever, though, right around this corner here. Is the peak timing going to be right now? He gave away his position. Yellow Fever's ready for it. Goes for the prone peak. Unfortunately, gives away too much of his body. Takes a lot of damage before he's going to rotate around. Try and give himself a little bit better positioning. Thermite could open that wall, but I don't think he really wants to waste the charge just yet. Envy, though, in the meantime, taking down 1. That was a nice kill on his part. Rush around here trying to do something. Yellow Fever does get taken down, though, by Ivor. Takes a lot of damage in the process, so it is now down to 2 defenders. Somehow they went from having a nice strong start to really getting crushed there as Nightcap gets taken down by Envy as well. Muck trying to save this here. Does get 2, though. Nicely done, pushing up the stairs. Takes a little bit of damage in return. There's a 3rd kill. Can he get someone here? Nope, he is taken down by Pixel. It is all down to Goni, but now he's only going to fight 2. One of them on low health. Gas should be able to stop this here if he could time it just right. Pixel going to try and stop him, though. Looks away just the wrong time, potentially. They're going to both rush down the stairs. Probably a mistake here. He's going to come out. Smoke's going to come out here soon. 46 seconds left. Someone gives away the position. Now they know Goni's going to be playing back here. The nice peek there. That is the diffuser drop. Now Pixel has almost no health. All he's got to do is smoke deny this. There goes the first smoke. Unfortunately, a little bit shy of the target. Pixel, though, can't afford even a little bit of damage. He drops down. He's going to give away his position. A smoke going to come out here, potentially. He's got the shotgun out instead. Pixel trying to rotate around. Now he knows he's potentially coming around. Is he going to catch it from behind? He is coming around. Now he's giving away his position. Goni ready for it. He gives away some of his legs. Goni actually falls and Pixel takes him down. Despite the low health, his dream does come true. Nicely done by Pixel. Vex coming alive here. Starting out with a very strong lead, losing most of it thanks to the push on the stairs, but then managing to recoup it in the very end. Nice flank around. Well done by Pixel. Bringing it to 3-3, now a tie. Now this could be anyone's game. Vex with a slow start, bringing it back for sure. 2 rounds in a row here. Now they can't defend the same upstairs that they defended last time. Now they're back to their worst bomb spot, potentially, but they I believe did successfully defend it once, so definitely possibility here. So we will see a castle instead of a mute here. Don't think the mute thing worked out, unfortunately, but I liked what they were trying to do. So back down to the laundry. Here we go. See if they can do it this time. If they can and get that match point lead, it's definitely not going to be a great spot for Boosted to be in after how strong the start they had. Again, this is best of 1. So you lose this map, you are out. You are missing your chance to qualify for Challenger League. So this is for all the marbles here. Because you don't get in Challenger League, you can't get in Pro League. So pretty much this is their shot to get to Pro League within 2 seasons. If they miss out on this, then there's no getting... well, unless... you know, they get a position and somehow get pulled up due to disqualifications, their team's breaking up. But essentially, you lose this map right now, you miss out on your chance to be in Pro League for at least 2 more seasons. It's definitely not a great position to be in. Difficult setup now to be in Pro League to really weed out the weaker teams. See Yellow Fever opening up the door here, getting prepared to go in. Ivor playing all the way back in the meeting hall here, rotating back around, looking for any kind of shots he could take down. Setting up a little bit of an angle, no one pushing that side though, so kind of wasting some time and bullets in the meantime. But he doesn't know that Nightcap going to be going for some aggressive plays again though. He may be a little more cautious now that they've lost the last 2 rounds in a row. That could put a little bit of a dent in his confidence, which could be a big issue for someone who rushed in and got so many kills first round of this map. Now he's got his teammate backing him up here, looking to see what they should be doing. Drone's coming out. See if Muck's going to catch anyone, you know, with his ability instead of just his drone. Otherwise, why bring Jackal? Might just like his gun, though. He's going to just jump right on in to the dorms here. I like that they got Castle Barricade there. He's actually using it to his advantage, knowing that they've cut themselves off on that side. Yellow Fever going to come around, probably calling for him to sledgehammer it. But we do have one right behind that. Envy here going to be hanging out. He's got a window as well. Mush, though, pinching him from the other side. Nice pinch, and that is it for Envy. I like what he was doing, but now he is dead, and he is doing nothing more. In the meantime, Avert trying to do something from down here. Trying to wait for his opportunity. I like this angle right up to that hole that they made in case he's trying to push that hole. In the meantime, Nightcap, though, decided to get a kill there on Yellow. Feels bad for them. That is definitely going to put them on a little bit of tilt after losing the last 2 rounds and then getting a team kill. They do still have even a man. As I say that, Pete gets a nice kill there on the Muck. Nice cross angle here. Going to punish that Jackal. So now they've lost their Sledge and their Jackal down to the Ash Twitch and Hibana. Peek trying to take another peek angle here. Not quite finding any shit. They're definitely playing a lot of angles here. Nightcap going to try and make up for his team kill. Does see that hole, but doesn't quite see him on the stairs. A little more concerned with the stage, but Mush finishes off the stage. That's going to help him out quite a bit. Mush finishes off Peek as well. He's on a bit of a roll here from above. Now it is down to a man advantage finally for the attackers here. Nightcap going to try and see if he can catch Pixel. Goni going to be pushing downstairs here as well. Smoke's starting to come out. I believe that's the first smoke here. Flashbang's accidentally flashing him. 2 smokes left here. This is where Sum's going to have to try and stop this. He does have, let's see, Pixel over here. Trying to go for a little more of a back angle to make sure that this back is covered. But he, in the meantime, not doing a whole lot for his teammate. Sum trying to hold this off as best he can. Oh, not sure who opened the window there. Could have been actually the shock drone even, as they do have a twitch. But that is diffuser planted. This is not a great position for them to be in. Pixel's going to have to do something here to try and stop it. But Goni playing strong here on the diffuser, holding off Pixel from his Pixel angle. There's C4 coming out. Almost dies running into the stairs. They have a Claymore as well to stop a rush upstairs. Pre-fire coming out, going to stop it as well. Diffuser almost halfway down already. Shots come out there. That is Sum going down. Now it is all down to 1v1. Nightcap taking some positions upstairs along with... Nightcap drops on down to his fall, but he gets Pixel in the meantime, and that is bringing it to match point for Boosted Monkeys. Bringing it to 4-3. Nicely done. Not an easy thing to do there after losing 2 rounds in a row. So now they've got to be feeling a little bit better. We can do this, guys. We're bringing it back. This is possible. We just had 2 bad rounds. And now it's on Vex to do attack again, which they haven't been super strong on just yet. But they have managed to succeed at least once on attack. So they are going to be attacking the basement again. Now, I imagine they're probably not going to play so many people upstairs again this time. We probably won't see a mute, but you never know. It's definitely a case where that just didn't work for them last time, but they could make adjustments. And that was last time when they defended the downstairs. So they are going to instead bring out a different lineup. No mute there, so I imagine we're not going to see 3 men upstairs. So let's take a look at how they're going to be setting up upstairs. Going to be setting up those rotate holes as we have seen him do many times here. Getting those hatches reinforced. Muck doing some of his shotgun there, helping set up those crawl holes, but he's got to get that window up quick. Battery on it from Yellow Fever. Try and stop Hibana from opening that up. Pixel or Peek. I kind of have Pixel and Peek. I don't know why I didn't put that together before, but it's like a little Chip and Dale there. So Peek rotating all the way around. Envy pushed in just the bathrooms, not playing as aggressively as Knight tends to. Downstairs, and they are playing 3 upstairs again, just with a different operator lineup. So see if they can hold it off this time. Peek gonna be the one to try and push up these stairs. Potentially, nope. Looked like he was going upstairs. Always hard to tell from this third-person view what floor people are on. And he's gonna be pushing up here onto this window. Could be catching Yellow Fever here in just a second. Does drop right on in. Shots come down and Yellow catching a mid-reload. Envy gonna decide to back out and reload. Give himself a chance here. Nightcap going to be ready to try and trade it now. I'm not sure if they're going to anticipate that, but they do see a Jaeger ADS down on the ground. That's going to give him a little bit of clue. Drone coming over here. Doesn't, just goes right past him. Now Knight's going to be in a good position then to do something, but actually it looks like he's rotated down. So Envy is still going to catch him after all. Unfortunate for him, they have rotated back, but they are going to rotate back to side. They don't want to give up as many lives as they did upstairs previously. And that's probably a smart choice here, having bailed off everyone but Mush, who is not going to be expected to be in the top of this tower. However, Envy is still going to try and push this direction regardless. He sees that rotate hole. He knows it could be over there. He's waiting for the cross that is just not happening. So instead, he's going to do some droning, try and figure out where he might be at. They want to secure this top floor. They've still got a minute 11 left. Plenty of time at the moment. Peek looking to see if he can catch anyone down this hole. Not quite fighting anyone. Checking these stairs as well for anything going on over there. Any kind of traps or anything. Drones coming out from Pixel. He's going to be getting some kind of idea. Anyone in Cubbies? No, Cubbies clear. They're just behind the mirror window. Envy in the meantime does take down one though. That's Mush down. So that is 2 defenders down. 5v3 now. Attacker's in a good position to try and bring this to overtime. And that's what they've got to do if they want to stay in this. Ivor though, with a nice kill there. That is the Thermite getting the kill. Pixel in the meantime getting taken down fairly low. Finished off by Nightcap. Muck here trying to defend as best he can. He gets taken down. Ivor takes down him, and then Envy finishes off Nightcap, and that is now 4-4 with a nice pickup there. Envy rushing around here, playing that 3-speed to a T. Catches one on the rotate. So nicely done. 4-4 overtime. So the question is who's going to be on what side, and we're going to see Vex. So Envy is a team as well, the Singapore team. Vex going to start on dorms. This is where they wanted to play. So they are going to be able to do so now. So will they be able to crack this upstairs defense this time? Last time lost a lot of people doing it. Gonna have to really step it up on this attack.
Attackers need to locate and
They're seeing again that Jackal. I would like to see Muck actually catch some footprints. That's what he's even using it for. Could also just be using it to kind of peek those footprints, get some idea which direction roamers might have gone, or if there is any roamers. Not really care so much about pinging them, or just maybe he hasn't even been catching footprints. So we're seeing our first Frost. This should be interesting to see whether or not we get some actual trappies this year. I don't think anyone's going to be expecting Ivor to pull this out. So they did win this defense last time, so changing stuff up a little bit risky, but they do have 2 rounds to potentially play here. So they could try something that's going to throw them off. Now that patterns have been established, now is the time to kind of try and see if you can trick out someone. A lot of barbed wire going down here on top of those frost traps, as well as on one right here, potentially here, to try to catch someone pushing up the stairs aggressively. We'll see if Nightcap's going to go for that aggressive push. Now he would be the one, probably, if anyone, to get caught out by these frost traps. Trying to go for those aggressive jump-ins. People just don't get used to looking down as much anymore when they jump in. They're used to looking to the side, trying to shoot whoever might be in the room, so. Bottom of the floor coming up here. That's going to take out those batteries. Nice use there by Nightcap. Let's see if Muck's going to catch anything footprint-wise. Probably not so much. Finally, drones coming out here. Not wanting to face check with that visor. A lot of holes in the floors here. No one quite caught in any frost traps yet. Let's see if all of them are placed out. Yep, all 3 down. Mush trying to help with that area over there. In the meantime, we're finally going to see someone rotate around. Nightcap, though, the nice kill there onto Envy. Takes a lot of damage for it, though. Down to about 30% health. Looks like he's a little cautious, though, with such low health. Pushing so aggressively. Peek, in the meantime, actually could be the one to catch him out here. Hiding in this kitchen. Not anyone expecting that just yet. Time slowly dwindling down here. Nightcap opening up more to the floor, giving him his position. Peek just waiting. He wants to control this side over here, making sure no one's going to push in around him, so that way he can safely go for this flank when he wants to. So let's see if Yellow Fever can catch him out. Nope, Yellow Fever going to rotate around. Peek a little concerned about it for a second, but now he's going to go for his move. Does try and get some shots out there. Can't quite land enough. Definitely going to give away his position, but Vex, Ivor taking down Nightcap, but gets traded by Mush. There's back and forth here. Muck does get taken down by Pixel as Sum takes down Yellow Fever. Down to just Goni and Mush here. Trying to do what they can against 3. Not a great position to be in, and they've got to worry about those frost traps as well. Goni taking a little bit of damage, trying to get some shots off here. There is some smoke trying to stop this plant here. He's trying to go for this bedroom plant. Mush trying to help with this counter peek. There's the peek from Peek as he takes down Goni. Now it is not looking good. They may win this yet again. The pre-fire somehow just not quite on, but Mush takes down a second one. It is all down to Peek here to rotate around here. He's guarding the diffuser though, and that is not a great position for Mush to be in. He's got to try and get over to this diffuser. He's going to get exposed, and there's Peek with a beautiful angle. Nicely done. Well thought out play by him playing this roam, and that saves the day for him. That's the second time we've seen Peek save the day here with some smart plays. Definitely a thinker as well as a peeker. Ivor, you know, when you write something that's not English, you get what you get, I guess. Ivor. Yar. So, up to dorms now for the boosted monkeys. Now, they could have chose wherever they want because it is overtime, so they decided that is what they prefer.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Barbed wire coming out here. So, nothing crazy on their side again. Bringing out their fairly standard defenders. Now, of course, this round could be the decider here yet again, like we saw earlier, because it is now overtime match point. If the Vex guys can win this round, then they are moving on to the finals. If they lose this round, then it is going to be down to one last round for sure to decide who goes to the finals. And depending on how things get picked up, you want to be in the finals even if you're not going to win it, because if they need to pull enough teams that they pull from second place as well, that's definitely in a position you want to be in. So even if you lose finals, you definitely want to get there. You want to be in that position. There's even a fight for third place just in case, because teams do have a history, especially in North America, of randomly disbanding, having little fights with each other, get some real world drama. Like this little claymore here, just to be safe. Mush a little concerned about that window getting opened up, deciding to check his cameras instead. We're going to see if he can get some idea. Unfortunately, he doesn't see the one on the other roof there, and his other angle doesn't provide him that information. He's going to check it again anyways. Just waiting for that window push. Peek not wanting to die early this time, playing a little more cautious. We'd seen him die a little bit early previously. Meantime, Envy going to finally push his way in to the armory.
Bomb located by attackers.
Has some doing some droning for him, getting some idea what might be around that corner, so he doesn't have to face check it. But he's going to do some on his own here. See what's going on downstairs. Unfortunately, pulls away at the last second there, so he's not going to catch Nightcap out. Drone checking that corner as well. Got to make sure this attic's cleared. It looks clear. They see that it's reinforced on the other side. That's going to help them know that they don't have to worry about that. So this is actually good for Vex. And he's going to try and play a little aggressive here, but then pull back. Nightcap here just waiting for the right moment to come up. And could this be that moment? Just a second here. Some over nearby. He knows that they want to play from this position a little bit. One rope repelling up. Some going to be the only one he could potentially catch you, but he doesn't know he's there. Could actually be giving away his position with that laser pointer. Not quite sure. There's Goni, though, with a nice starting kill there on that smoke. Does catch Envy with a nice angle down through below. Does get droned out, though. They know he's there. They could try and attack him from below. And they do try and get those batteries, but unfortunately miss. That's going to be good for them. Nightcap still waiting for his opportunity. He does hear some do that. Yellow Fever going to actually push out. No, he sees him, pulls up, covers his friend there, saves his friend, gets almost another one, drops him down, finishes the job off. Nightcap with a nice double kill there. All his patience paying off now. 5v2, looking like they could bring this back here. Peek and Ivor, the last two left alive. Ivor pushing into the master bedroom, but they know he's going to be there. Nightcap peeks him, and that's a nice kill by them. Now it is all down to Peek here, who is actually in a weird position, trying to work his way back up. does get a nice kill there onto Yellow Fever, but now he's got to push his way back up from there. He's going to rotate around. Nightcap hopefully prepared for it. That is a long gun, though. He's got to be careful of it sticking out. But a lot of loud noises here coming on. Somehow doesn't land those shots, and there's the knife there from Nightcap. Nicely done. Boom. The knife at the last second. Yes, this is 60 FOV. I actually can change it up if it might look better. See if I can, just for fun, up the FOV. Why do I forget where the FOV? Oh, yeah. It's 70, but I'll just throw it all the way up to 90 so we can see a bit more. Since we get the outlines, it's a little bit nicer. So again, with the Jackal here, this time they're going to fight the downstairs. This is one they're a little bit better at attacking. So this is their last chance here to try and bring this home. Of course, Vex know that as well. It is their last chance to successfully defend this. Now in a situation like this, you either want to play very aggressive in terms of trying to throw them off, pick off some people and fall back to site, or you want to play heavy turtle and you want to set up to buy as much time as possible, have maybe one roamer who's really just playing for delay, not necessarily for picks, because you know that they're going to be really anxious on the final round, that's the deciding overtime round, and you want to play into that by turtling, force them into rush situations because of time, and maybe even win on time if they're not able to pull it off. So that, in my opinion, the strategy you want to go for in a final overtime match point round like this. But we'll see what these guys want to do. Looks like at least 3 rotating back to site. 2 upstairs. You got Envy and Aver playing it up here on the Castle and Bandit. Bandit playing with this hole again. I like what they did with it last time with that window. Knight pushing in aggressively again. Imagine drones doing their work as well. Trying to see if we can catch anyone. Definitely taking this top floor fairly aggressively, but they do want map control as soon as possible. Now this looks familiar. He's got to have some idea what this setup is, as he saw this previously when he was fighting it before and knew he had to deal with this castle barricade. Now he has 2 remote breach charges. Could open it up with one of those. Last time they waited for Yellow to rotate around. Yellow took a little bit of damage though trying to do this here. Clear out barbed wire for his team. I like that he's using that angle there to try and clear it out. There is no ADSs. They must have cleared those out. So they're definitely trying to get set up for this push while Knight takes the top floor. Knight, though, still trying to fight this Bandit. Tries to take a little damage on the feet, but doesn't quite do so in that. Castle Barricade doing a good job of actually separating it and forcing him to go around a different way if he wants to take control of this top. However, they have been getting positioned pretty well here. Yellow Fever, the only one taking any damage so far. 3 down here on site. Got Envy upstairs. So wait, 3. Where's this last guy? 4? Where is... Caught my fingers and toes trying to find where there's 5 guys here. Oh, there is the 5th one. Peek up in a nice position there. Aver, in the meantime, takes down Mush, but gets traded by Yellow. More shots come down. Envy takes down Yellow. Rotates around, gets Muck, but... Nice or actually, sorry, Muck gets him, but he gets downed. They could get picked back up fairly easily by Goni here. But Goni's a little concerned about a flank here from the meeting hall, so he's fighting that right now. He gets picked off by Pixel. Pixel gonna try and... Ooh, there we go. Peek as well. Finishes off Muck. It's all a Nightcap to try to save the day here. Does get 1. He's got 2. He's got to find 1 more here. Defenders win on time, just like I said, was going to be an issue here. And exactly how it turned out. GG. Nicely done. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They actually defused it. And there he goes. Pops like a piñata. 6-5, though. That is how you want to see it go. So, Vex coming out ahead. They are going to be moving forward to the finals. Well done. I'm going to take a look at the brackets here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and bring that over to my other screen, and we will take a look at where the brackets stand, get some idea how things are going to play out. Yeah, I probably should stream PS4 qualifiers. I didn't see when those are. Maybe there's a chance to stream some of those as well. Appreciate everyone tuning into this so far. We're going to see here if anyone else is ready as well. So we're going to take a look at the bracket. Let me go ahead and throw that up on the screen here in just a second. See who knows if it's the right screen. There we go. Never know if I'm pulling up the right screen. I unfortunately can't zoom that very well. So this is what we just saw so far. So we have the semifinals here. We had the one we just watched, Boosted Monkeys versus Vex Gaming. Vex now coming out on top to move on to the finals here in this position. Now we have To Be Determined versus Five Guys, One Diffuser. Let's take a look at what map they are playing on here. So they are going to be playing on Chalet, so we'll keep that in mind potentially for the finals. Not sure where their match stands at, but whoever comes ahead in this is going to be moving forward to fight Vex. So let's take a look at these two teams to get some idea who they could be up against. So the only one I recognize from this team, I believe, is Swift Snaka. I'm not sure what Kevin that is. There's a million Kevins. Swift Snaka, a good player there, so good to see him playing in that. They've had a pretty good record, it looks like, so far. Five Guys, One Diffuser. Who do we got here? No one I really recognize here. So just because of that, I'm going to favor TBD. But you never know. They've got a pretty good record as well, losing only to a few other teams. So should be an exciting battle between those two. So I imagine here it's going to take a minute for them to finish up their match, give Vex a chance to upload all their files and get ready. So I'm going to give this about a 10-minute break here for everything to get situated, and we're going to come back and see where things stand. So I appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure to retweet this out, get other people tuning in. Stick around, even if you're not watching actively. If you're going to go make some food, whatever, leave the stream on so you catch it when we come back. I'm going to set the 10-minute timer, throw on the sweet jams, and we are going to wait for the next teams to be ready here. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks again, everyone, for checking it out so far. So unfortunately, for the moment, it looks like Five Guys and To Be Determined are not done with their match yet. Let's see if there's any chance there's a result in here. Now it looks like they are uploading. So Five Guys, One Diffuser won the match. So we are going to see them moving on. So as soon as they are ready here, we will be getting going. So I'm going to give it another 5 minutes for them to finish getting ready. I'm going to throw on the timer and the music again. And then hopefully when we get back, we will be ready to throw in some invites and get people going on that next match. They've obviously got to do the picks and bans as well, so it may be longer than that. But we'll just go ahead and take another 5-minute break here. And hopefully be ready when we get back.
population of the world. About 1% of us survive. I am simply trying to gather information to help the people in the present trace the path of the virus.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone's ready just yet. So we'll just keep jamming and try and get people in. Make sure to stick around so that you don't miss the start of it. But good news, the other team is coming here soon, so we are ready to get going. I'm going to check out the maps, and we'll get going. All right. Good news for anyone watching the screen. You already know, but we do have everyone in. So as soon as everyone's ready here, we're going to get cracking. So we have them all set up here for Cafe. So the map are going to be Cafe, then Oregon, then possibly Chalet if we have a decider. So this is best of 3, unlike the match you just watched it, which was best of 1. So this should be good. See if everyone is ready. Make sure Cafe inside is correct. If everyone's good, we're going to get cracking on Cafe here. Okay, I think everyone's ready to go. So, boom, here we go. Cafe. Looks like they switched sides on me in the last second. Why is everyone going to do that? Why can't they decide which side to be on to begin with? There we go. Glad they all love each other. That's nice. Come on, overlay. Let's overlay to save here. There we go. Alright, cool. So here we go. Starting up, of course, upstairs in the Bar Cocktail Lounge. Not a huge surprise there. So we're going to see a fairly standard lineup for both attack and defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
See what's cracking up here in the bar. See how they set this up. Probably going to see typical Mira Christmas defense here with a window here and a window here. Got to get those reinforcements, of course. Make it harder for them. And we've watched these Vex guys with some great play. We have not seen them on this map. However, next map is Oregon, which we have seen them on. So we have a little bit more idea what to expect on that one. But this one could be anyone's game. 5 guys have definitely made it pretty far here, despite their burgers. So gotta have that rotate hole in there. Windows like I was saying there. Although it's usually one's crouch and one's standing. Always like how you can kind of choose how you want to position the windows. Good variability to it here. Looks a little choppy for some reason. Not sure if it's ping or what. It seems a little sluggish. Hopefully everything's okay in terms of the game. Not having issues. Recreating the lobby. Okay, I'm gonna get that open there, of course. Take a little peek in. In the meantime, I imagine we're gonna see Spades potentially go into Christmas, but it looks like in the meantime actually going for some shots through there first instead. It's gonna force Envy to rotate just a little bit, try and find a better angle on those windows. Looks like they're all rotating to the roof, though. Also rotating around while they try and figure out how they want to attack this. In the meantime, though, they have gotten down into the top of the stairs here. C-dubs, CB-dubs, whatever. Getting the wall open there for his teammate. Shots coming down. Envy trying to do what he can. Taking a lot of shots. He eventually gets down, though, by Spades. Pushing in fairly aggressively now. It is up to... Where's the Mira? Oh, the Mira's dead as well. So it's up to some to try and hold this off here. A lot of shots coming down from the cross as well. From Aver. A lot of pressure coming down here from Spades. Might catch him out. A little concerned at the moment.
Enemy contact!
Trying to find someone. Very low on health. Aver nearly able to take advantage of it. Spades gets another one. Poor Aver. A lot of pressure coming down here onto the last 2 defenders. Got one rotating back up here, Peak. And then some getting seriously pressured in the freezer here. It's all down a Peak, but Peak is killed for the 3K for Spades. So good start for 5 guys, 1 diffuser. Coming on strong. I believe someone said that both players from both these teams played on Xbox previously. Maybe not all of them, I'm not sure. But that explains why we're on Cafe first, doesn't it? So, Bar Cocktail Lounge again, of course, for 5 guys here. Vex going to be on attack this time. Going to be bringing the Buck. It's a little bit different than what we just saw. As well as the Thatcher, which we didn't see, I don't think, as well. So it should be slightly different. Going to see a Castle out from the defenders. Also something different. Get those reinforcements up. Castle just trying to make it so you can't easily see. Interesting to 11 hit it here. Just in case he needs to get in. That's where you hit it 11 times. And then the 12th hit will open the door. So he's setting that up. So they can't easily do that themselves from a range or anything. But it will give them a way to get in if they need to. Or to get out if they need to as well. It's good to know that will be visible from the outside. And from the skylight, if they see that, they might have some idea what's going on. From the skylight here, potentially see that. Now we don't have anyone on the room just yet. Everyone hanging out upstairs. They can't easily jump down over this ledge though. Now most attacks generally go the same way here. The amount of pressure on this side is a little bit variable, but generally you need to take this room, and the way to do it is come down the hatch here, as we saw. Open this wall, start putting pressure on Cigar, put pressure on through the windows, and then see if you can potentially take out Amira in here, which there is again, of course. Now we'll see if Pete can do anything with his Blackbeard, try and stop him. Look and see if he can catch anyone on the stage. Paralyzed with fear over there, trying to hold his position. Not sure what he's calling out for here. Maybe they know there's a camera out there. Oh, they knew the run out. Nicely done. Some with the kill on Spades. I like what Spades is trying to do, but did not work at all. They were definitely ready for it. That's how we're playing? So, yeah, now they're a little more prepared. Pete gonna be looking down the stairs here. He's gonna be the first one to jump down. Lead the way here for Aver to come down with the, Thermite, potentially. Paralyzed gonna be hanging out as best he can down here. A lot of shots coming down from the windows. Seeing if he can maybe catch out Pixels. Comes down the corner, but Pixels ready for it. They must have droned him out. They knew. He goes down. There's still one over here. Potentially playing these windows. KF, there he is down with a nice angle by Peak. And they're just falling left and right. CB Dub's going to try and defend it here. But it doesn't matter. It is all down to a Wild Doodle trying to get his way out of this sketchy situation. And he finished off CB Dub, so pushes on it. But Pixel takes the first bullet, but gets traded off by Envy. Nicely done. Vex bringing it back. Both teams showing strong attacks. No one really showing a great defense just yet, though. Falling apart as they're playing pretty standard defenses. And that, I think, is biting them in the back because people know how to attack it now. And there are limited options. So it's just a matter of winning gunfights. Spades winning a lot of gunfights, except for the one where he ran outside. Not working out as great as he'd like. So we're going to see Cocktail Lounge again. They're going to keep trying it probably. So we may see a lot of it here if they can't break the defense curse so far. Getting this set up. They are bringing a castle this time as well. Kind of mimicking what 5 guys did. That is at the cost of the Valkyrie. I guess they decide they don't need those outside cans. Maybe risky to have those. This is interesting. Doesn't look like they're setting up a window on that wall. Instead, is there one here? No, where's Pixel putting that other window? What are you doing, guys? I need to put a window there. Just reinforce over it now. Strange. Not seeming super coordinated. Spades are ready though on Peak. Wow. I guess he didn't like that last comment. Guess he might have tried to go for a run out there. Well, that is unfortunate for Peak. Getting punished for his Peak. Spades trying to go for some crazy plays again, like we saw Knight doing with Ash previously. these windows open. Now they're playing, trying to defend this as best they can here, but Spade's definitely not going to make it easy for him. Castle barricade getting opened up. Ooh, Pixel nearly takes a shot there. Traded back from there we go. Spades finishes the shot off without somehow getting hit at all. So, gonna go back down here. Now they are taking control of the Christmas piano room here. Envy gonna try and stop them as best he can. He's got a heck of a fight ahead of him here. CB-Dub's crawling around, just barely staying out of his view, actually, working here. He's gonna drone him. He knows he's there now, so he could go for some kind of pre-fire. But Envy smartly rotates to the other window, knowing that they know where he's at now. And Hibana gonna open that up. That is bad for him. He's just gonna pop it instead. Does take off some of the discs. Goes for the shots somehow. The slow fire there from Envy gives CB-Dubs the chance he needs, and it is now 5-2. Looking very strong on this attack here. Yet again. Aver trying to do something about it here. Some trying to stop them as well. Aver does manage to get one kill onto Spades, and that is exactly who he needed to kill first, because that is the point man for sure. They're going to try to get the other one. CB-Dubs though on a roll as well. That is his second kill around. On the Thermite, there goes the Blackbeard, who was just a little fast in there. Aver playing this pretty aggressively on a defense position. Something sometimes we see, for example, an Echo or a Smoke playing. But he's playing it pretty hard. Could get a Wild Doodle, unfortunately. Envy drops out. Hopefully he can get back in. So we don't have to rehost. Wild Doodle swings right around the corner there. So okay, so we're just gonna have to get these other guys back in. It is 2-1 right now in favor of 5 guys, Burgers and Fries. So we just need to get Vex, all of Vex back in. Thankfully, finally had a team actually all stay when I told them to stay. It's like a Christmas room miracle. So, take just a second here for it to finish loading. It will win. They will go out, back to the lobby, and then we will get Vex back in as quickly as possible. Hopefully, no need for reboot or anything. Hopefully, they're able to get their computers going. Might have just been a disconnect and not a huge crash or anything. But again, it is in favor of 5 guys. They're up 2-1 here. Okay, 3-1, the Kappa. So sorry, this will just take a second. Unfortunately, it happens. Hopefully, this is the only rehost we have. We didn't have one rehost, or didn't have any rehost last match, so that was good. So let's get these guys back in. Not sure where Envy went. He's not rebooting here. Yeah, it looks like he might be, so might just take a second. Probably needs to restart Moss and Wire and all that as well if his game crashed, so it might take him a second to get back in. Throw on the jams, give you guys something to do, listen to, maybe talk about what you've seen so far in the play. So far we've seen attack. So if that trend continues, first one to break that generally going to be the person to win, potentially, especially depending on how the math goes, leading towards overtime and all that. Usually when it comes to a 4-2 lead, if someone breaks the mold at a 2-2 point, gets a 3-2, and then continues with the mold in terms of winning attack rounds to bring it to 4-2, that's usually the situation where it is hard for the other team to come back without breaking the mold as well. So that's usually how we see that broken. We may or may not see that happen here, but should be good either way. 5 guys, definitely a interesting kind of pug team here, trying to make their way in. Hopefully, if they do make it into Challenger League, then they are going to form a more serious team with an actual name and logo and all that. You know, NBA sponsors, whatever. So, we'll be right. Like I said, let's throw the music back on for a second, give ourselves a chance to chill, and then we will get back in as soon as they're ready. Alright, here we go. Back in the game. Sorry, that took a second, but that happens. Back here on Cafe, it is 2-1 here. Actually, let me update the overlay here. Make it clear that it is +2 for Five Guys and +1 for Vex. The old spawn peak battle. Just waiting. 1 hour intermission. Just gotta wait on Envy to load here, as he is not as preloaded because he had to restart his computer. So there we go. Poor Envy and his PC. Envy's everyone else's. So let's see how they set this up. Hopefully we'll see a successful defense here at some point so we can see Train Room. Or if just someone decides finally, okay, we've had enough of losing here, let's change it up. Perhaps. Might almost be better off with some roaming going on here, as they are clearly losing a lot of these gunfights here on this actual floor. Some adjustments here to the mirror placement, looks like. C-Dub's castling the windows, actually wanting to make it a little bit harder here, though. They do have a sledge, though, so it's not going to be a big deal. Okay, we're going to be on that buck. See if that gets used. Simple window on this side, actually. Going for a very different setup in terms of how they can use that mirror, reinforcing that wall. Definitely going to do it a different way. Seeing if they want to go for those spawn peaks. Thanks for the host. Fatal. Aww. Poor guys. No trust. This hatch already open here, thanks to Pixel. Buck does the work opening up the top of it. I like what they're trying to do there. Give themselves an angle in. Smart play here. We'll see if that works out for them, though. They're going to try and take out these ADS as best they can. No pressure on the windows yet, though. They're definitely going a little bit of a different route in terms of how they're attacking this as well. Both teams really trying to change things up a little bit, although the attackers not needing to change up quite so much as they're clearly winning every time. Usually with a significant margin, so not as necessary. We have Envy possibly going to be peeking down there. See if he goes down for the play here. We've got this barbed wire cleared out. He's going to go around and actually open up, take out some of this barbed wire here. So he wants to drone it first, though, so he can maybe position right after it. Oh, there's a grenade out to take care of it. Doesn't have to use his remote breach. Trying to put serious pressure on this freezer here. Going for the kills there. I like that they're doing that. Trying to do this a little bit of a different way. Buck doing some serious work as well. Shots finally come down right through the actual... oh no, it was from behind there. Nicely played there. Oh no, never mind, that's Buck, sorry. The old camera jumps. So they're trying to clear out this freezer. Smoke actually still playing in it, but doesn't have a crawl hole or anything to get around into there as they've reinforced it. So this bathroom now clear does make things a little bit different. While Doodle in a good position, but there's Paralyzed with that flank that I was talking about, those nice roams that they needed. Attackers finally losing out as KF gets another one on some. It's all down to Aver and Peak to try and do something here. Aver getting ready to come around. He's going to give away his position doing that, though. That is not a great thing. Unfortunately, he runs out of movement as Wild Doodle finally gets him with the C4. Nice position there, just jumps right up. Pete going to try to do what he can here. Looks like he's a little frustrated at this point, just spinning out with the Deagle. I think he's given up this round. Hopefully, if he's going to give up, at least do something entertaining. Oh, he wants to go for the knife fight, huh? See if anyone will entertain him on this. I think you're just going to have to suck it up, but maybe we'll see a smoke right on him. See, 15 seconds for this knife fight here. Are they going to do this? Ooh, and there's KF. Sure, I'll take the knife fight. At least he died with honor. So that is one way to end it. I guess it's better than giving up. These guys, from what I've heard, are good friends with each other here. So everyone actually just having a good time with it, trying to play the best of their ability. But now Five Guys looking pretty strong here, winning their first defense, now bringing it up to 3-1. So they are looking clear to try and take Cafe. This must be their map. We saw Vex play a pretty good Oregon, but we haven't seen Five Guys play it, so not sure how that's going to go. Now, they did win their last match on Chalet, which is the decider map, so we know that they're potentially good on that. So maybe this was a Five Guys map as well as Chalet, and then Oregon was Vex's map, and that leaves kind of Five Guys in a better position, but who knows? Hard to say for sure. Defenders bringing that castle again. See if they set up with any kind of weird mirror changes this time. Last time it seemed to work. I mean, they definitely won that round pretty clearly. So I like the change up there. See if they seal this wall off or not. Looks like Pixel trying to call out for something here. Nope, he's going to get a rotate hold there. Going to go with a more standard setup here. He has a shotgun to kind of clear this out here. Are you just going to set it up for vaulting? Come on. Pixel, just finish it yourself. You have a shotgun, man. I guess you can walk across. Shameful. Anyways, we do have Peak moving around here. Maybe you're going to go for flank, but Envy all the way down here. Risky, but they do need the roam play here because fighting on site is just not working. We did see some roam play work out previously for Five Guys. Ooh, I thought KF was going to open that, but Aver trying to take a shot through there. Almost works. Dude's going to bash that open there. Nearly gets shot for it. Now he's going to use the monitors to actually take out that door. Loses a few to the ADS, which is nice. But then, nice shot there. Taking down those. But Envy lost a lot of health. He's now forced into a position to rotate around to Reading. Spades here could be there to counter it. Just waiting. Right through that debris there. Not quite sure what he wants to do. Spades gets Envy after all. Very low health though. A lot of shots coming down. Aver does take down one, and it is now traded 1-1 here. Seeing him do some great castle play from here. CB Dubs though going to try and do something about it. Trying to find a good angle onto Aver. Shots going back and forth. No one quite hitting each other. Jones, however, going to do some work here to get some idea what's going on. He's going to probably rotate around, decide maybe this isn't worth it anymore. But a lot of windows getting open in the process. Someone could go for a jump out if they want to get crazy. It is 4v4 though with a minute 23 left. Still plenty of time for stuff to happen, but I imagine the attackers wish they were in a little bit better place by this point. At least castle barricade changes definitely seem to work. They do have, it looks like this window open, potentially. Peak hanging out in here. Gonna get pressured out though pretty soon once Thermite gets in here and does his thing. So barbed wire getting taken out as well. Decides I don't want to hit it manually anymore. ADS unfortunately takes out that breach charge, so Wild Doodle has to finish it manually. He's gonna play aggressively and pays the price for it. Peak ready, nearly gets the trade onto CB. Yep, CB Dubs down as well, one of their best players. Aver gets paralyzed, and there's all down to Spades now. This attack definitely falling apart. This could be the first defensive win for Vex now. Bringing it back here, breaking the mold yet again. Peak laying down, somehow doesn't manage to get that kill, but neither does Spades. Both of them about half health now. That is going to force Spades down, trying to take a different angle at this, but he has got to fight for all of them except for Peak at full health, so looking good for the defenders to clear this out. 17 seconds left. Good luck finding 4 and get that plant down without the diffuser. There's Pixel trying to finish the job here. And the clutch is not going to happen. Aver decides to come around from behind him. They pinch him out. And that is the first defensive win for Vex. Bringing it now to 3-2. Still given a chance to stay in this. So, unfortunately, the scoreboard not going to reflect the earlier matches, the earlier 3, because of the rehost. But Aver and Peak doing some good work. Spades and KF as well. Pretty much everyone CB Dubs being good, but we haven't seen it just yet. But now we're going to see, now that we have 2 defensive wins, we're going to see the train room, aka Fireplace Mining, twice now. So we're going to see a different lineup on the defenders. Attackers know that they're going to be changing bomb sites, though, and going to be changing up what they do as well, potentially. Buck going to be ever more useful. No fuse, unfortunately, but the Buck will definitely be doing some work from above. They are bringing a Pulse, though, to be able to potentially huck that C4 up and do some damage to him. Probably the only C4 they have here. Let's take a look. No C4 even on Pulse, but they do have one on Mira. Kind of an odd choice. I guess they just want to have that extra wire. So we'll see how that factors in. I think with a Pulse, unless he's going to be playing a heavy roam, I think that C4 probably would have been a better choice. But we'll see how CB Dubs does it. Setting up an interesting hole right here to defend a little bit more from the dining. Try and get an angle. That can be used against them as well. If they get in, they can get a little bit more angle into the dining room as well themselves. So something to keep in mind. Can be used against them. Tiger's opening that up quickly. See if Envy's going to push in aggressively. Now, having the Ash carrying the diffuser, not the greatest idea. Hopefully just going to be dropping it up here. Could be going for even a quick jump in. So they're going to be throwing the drone instead. Peek the only one out here all by himself, not on the roof. There is no Valkyrie, so there's not going to be any extra cameras outside. So that's going to deny some visibility of the outside. Something they might want, especially if they're going to go for jump outs. So Peek might be doing something here against Paralyzed in just a second. Nearly catches them, but not quite. There's a lot of defenders upstairs, while Doodle actually is taking a bit of damage as well. Not sure who that was from. Peek can rotate around now. This is obviously a good place for him to sit and fight. Take advantage of that. Unfortunately to him, KF looking right through that window. Meantime, Aver takes down Paralyzed. He's going to jump on in now that that's more secure. Sprays down on that window, but no one there behind him at the moment. It's just the Bandit lost. So now they are going to take control of Piano. Spades is falling a bit back here, but he is going to be pushing up aggressively soon. Trying to get this flank. Does see one in the last second. Tries to spray for it. Misses a lot of the shots and unfortunately gets punished for by Pixel. With a nice trade back. Loses about 25, 30, something like that health. So Peek though with a nice trade back again. It is all down to 2 here. See if this Pulse can save the day here. Him and a Wild trying to hold the 2 rooms here. Dining uncovered as they are down to just these last 2 people. Top floor control definitely paying off. But a Wild does trade it back onto Peek. A Wild Pikachu indeed. Pixel taking down C-Dubs though. It is all down to Wild Doodle. So the shots ring all around here. 4 versus 1 here. Wild very low on health. Down to about 45, 50% health. Envy going to come around this corner here any second. Trying to find his chance to get him. Wild a little bit concerned about the upstairs. Does get some shots at Aver, hopefully. But Aver there easily trades back those little metal bars. Unfortunately making the Vector a little useless. So nicely done. Vex just scoring on that one. They definitely prefer the top floor, I think, at this point. So now it is another win there for Vex, bringing it back 3-3 now. So we are actually in an okay position. Both teams tied up here, but now Vex has got to find their way to defending the inferior bomb site against Five Guys, who've got a very strong attack. So they're going to have to do something crazy here, and I thought maybe the Frost was going to be it, but nope, Aver going to go with that Pulse as well. We'll see if he's going to be bringing that C4. We see a Blitz here. If that's not Troll, that might as well be a Tachanka pick. What are you trying to do to us here at Wild Dubs? I would have loved to see what that Blitz was going to do. But unfortunately, we are not going to. We are going to see train room defense here from Vex for the first time. See how they set this up. They're going to be coming out again. Becoming a staple of many defenses and maps. This set up here. See how they set up this top floor as well. There was quite a bit of stuff set up in the top floor last round, so... Thanks Hellfire for sharing the bracket. Shout out to you, man. Good to see you again. Looks like 2 men upstairs, possibly. Something similar to what we just saw. There's the mirror window. Now I imagine they set up one downstairs as well. They did. Now let's check off this Pulse. There we go. C4. Barbed wire. Barbed wire. C4. Barbed wire. Okay, well, one more C4 than the Five Guys had, and they definitely didn't defend successfully, so where is this Pulse going to be playing? I'm almost surprised he's not playing all the way down, but he's playing over here. Window's starting to get open. They're going to be putting pressure on this top floor, though. Obviously going to peek the skylight. Spade's going to be doing that to make sure that they are not in an easy to kill position once he's done droning it. So he doesn't get peeked, but he did almost, I think, see one over there. Envy hanging out near what is normally... Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Peek. He must have rotated up because it was Envy up there before. Now they have breached into Christmas. CB Dub's gonna be crawling in. Wild Doodle is just gonna run his way on in, open up that wall or the mirror windows. Leave Pixel in a harder to defend position here. Oh, and he rotates out and shoots off the discs. Takes a bit of damage for it, but I like the moxie there. And unfortunately, it gets traded off by Spades, who does win that fight, taking down his first one within the first minute here. Good position for the attackers to be in. KF takes down Envy, so even better position for them to be in. Sledge putting Spades getting traded though by Peek. He knew he was there potentially. So Peek is going to rotate around after getting that kill, take his trophy and run. Smart idea. See where Aver's playing this. He's going to be hanging out in a little bit of a safer spot here where there's nowhere to attack him from above or the side. Unless he gets exposed from the hallway. Now the diffuser is right up there, but they have access to it. They can easily pick it back up. Attacks are going to start coming from above. They didn't bring a buck though. So this will be a little bit different. Now they've got Paralyzed on the window here, potentially. He's going to start doing some crossfire. He's actually watching the red stairs for them as KF rotates around, tries to see if they can take control of the meeting room side, maybe push for dining, potentially. And they've got CB Dubs here, who can open up the wall at the bottom of red here. He may get traded on that red, though. He doesn't necessarily know that when angle's open, but he's actually going to rotate around a different side here. Maybe put his... There we go. He's going to open it up right above some as he droned him. He knows, okay, I know he's there. Now I'm going to open this up, force him out of position, get some angles down. I like how he did that so he could stand up on here, himself a better angle. And we hear actually that getting shot through the floor. And that's the bummer part about putting it on a soft floor, is they can easily shoot it. Wild trying to find a good angle here in the meantime through the floor. Paralyzed, trying to do some work from the outside, but not getting a lot of progress just yet. Peek, though, well, then second kill of the round into CB Dubs. This roam really working out in his favor. If nothing else, burned off a lot of time down to the last 27 seconds here. Aver gets another one. They are starting to come alive here. Some, though, in the meantime, finally gets pinched out. They're going to have to come help him here. He needs some support. Aver getting smoked out by his teammate, unfortunately. Trying to find a way in. Unfortunately, they find him, though. Wild Doodle comes around on him. Peek, the one, going to have to try and save the day here. 11 seconds left, though, and he knows they're going to have to put pressure. No one has the diffuser at the moment. If he could have just played time, could have won it, but there we go. A Wild Doodle managed to get that with a nice kill there, and that is 4-3 now. 5 guys at match point. But it's 4-3, not 4-2, so there's still plenty of chance to come back here. For Vex, all they've got to do is win an attack round, which is definitely not undoable on Bar Cocktail Lounge. However, we have seen it. Both teams figure out a defense for it. Looks like Paralyzed, though, could go with the mute here, so that is something different. Will we see the castle? No castle. So that is going to be instead of the castle. See if that works out for them. It'd be interesting to see. So they're going to be setting up somewhat similar, I imagine. We'll see if CB Dubs goes for that different mirror placement we saw last time. That worked pretty well. Actually, we'll take a look at where Paralyze is going to be trying to paralyze those drones with his drone jammers here. But does see Envy's drone. Going to paralyze that one with his bullets instead, as you see all those shell casings right there. Just going to try and stop these stairs as well as the drone hole. I like that placement there. Aver's drone not going to get caught out right there, just hanging out in the reading room, it looks like. He's going to rotate around, place that last jammer, try and give some ability to play in the reading room. Peek does see him do it. But that is a few drones taken out, some jammers out. They're definitely denying some intel. They don't have a Valkyrie to get intel themselves, but this will help. See if Envy's going to see anyone from up here. Probably not. He's going to take a peek anyways. Does see the feet of one. Does a little bit of damage to KF, but not quite enough to get the kill. But that is definitely going to put the fear of God into him as he strikes from above. There's the first kill coming out from Spades. Loses about half his health, but it was worth peeking out. Gets that kill into Aver, and that is the Capita down. That's the first Capita we've actually seen, and we're never going to see what he's going to do. Might have tried to throw some fire in there, but definitely not going to get any kills going. Spade's definitely concerned now. He's going to get pressured out after getting that kill, and he does get nearly nice drop shot there by Pixel, who is blinded in the meantime. Imagine by Envy, potentially, no, with a Blackbeard. Just trying to help him out. He lost a lot of health doing it, but taking Spades out is definitely going to pay off in Spades. There's the nice Claymore on the top of the stairs. Pixel going to do some droning here instead of putting his face into it. Now he's a little bit lower on health. Trying to be a little more careful. Now these jammers starting to have their effect here. Trying to help Paralyze as well because they didn't get his positioning because of that. KF trying to help his teammate hold out here. Does see one nice kill there, but Envy trades it into CB Dubs. Paralyze gets the kill as Envy rushes in. It is all down to Pixel and Peak now. Peak trying to take advantage of this skylight, see if he can catch anyone out, but it is a 2v3 situation. Does get a bit. There we go. Now he is dead. Peak getting the kill he needed to, bringing it to a 2v2, although they're still in a worse situation as they don't have the diffuser and Pixel is low on health. They're going to need to get that going. Drone is spotting them out. Nice having that still alive while definitely feeling the pressure here. KF holding out the freezer, but he gets killed mid-throw. That was a nice job by Peak, who dropped down probably from either the skylight or the hatch. Wild gets the kill there, but he's potentially going to get traded off here. Wild does see him, though, and the kill goes to Peak. Nicely done, bringing this to 4-4. We're now going to see overtime here on map number 1 of the finals. So, is anyone's game here for overtime? So we rehost for overtime? So we're going to have to do that and then coin flip. Okay, so we're going to have to see if we can get some kind of coin flip going for who gets attack, who gets defense. See if any admins are on here. Yeah, why did Doodle have to throw their Game of Thrones getting salt thrown in it now? So we're just going to take a second to see if we can find an admin. I'll throw the tunes back on while we do that, so you guys have something to do.
Another answer. Believe. Another answer. Believe. Believe. Danger. Danger. Danger.
Alright, so they were all cool with me doing the coin flip. I used the random.org coin flip. Actually, should have done that live on stream. Next time if we have to do a coin flip, I'll stream it so everyone can see that it's fair. But everyone was cool with the... Okay, so everyone's ready. Boom, here we go. Whoops. They want to play out the coastline. The old Panky Star. I wish they could be allowed to play OT on coastline. That would be pretty funny. Sorry about that, guys. We'll get them all right back in. Good old Panky Start. I wish it seems kind of weird that it doesn't stay on the map until you change it, but maybe that's something that Ubisoft could get some feedback on. I'll let them know that something that comes up, since rehosts are not exactly uncommon. That OP shotgun. So there we go. 5 guys win it. Sorry about that, everybody. I was trying to get everything going with coin flip stuff and forgot to change the map. So now it'll definitely be favelas. So just take a second here. I'll reinvite Vex guys. Hopefully it's not going to crash the lobby all weird. Okay, there we go. Okay. Cafe. So it should just take a second to give everyone back in. Oh, the joys. So as soon as Vex is in here, one more, just waiting on Aver. Come on, Aver. Send you 10,000 invites till you join. As soon as he's in, we're ready to go here. Five, four, three, two, one. As soon as someone Vex. Alright, that's good enough for me. Cafe for reals this time. So I'll update with the +4s there. Top. As they're both at +4 now. Get that overlay going. Sweet. So they can start wherever they want. So they're gonna go bar cocktail lounge. Vex did want attack, and it looks like 5 guys wanted defense. So everyone happy with the coin flip results. So. Waiting. There we go.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Okay. So, the usual setup here, except for that mute again. I was trying to manually get some drones, not quite working out. A little late on setting up these jammers. Sounds like they're having some trouble deciding who's going to carry the little laptop. Diffuser getting dropped, picked up. See if anybody can do anything through the skylight here. Ooh, nearly catches paralyzed, but not quite. So we are going to have 4 up, and then we're going to have Spades down here, playing a bit of a roam. Interesting angle here. I like what he's trying to do with this long angle up to the skylight. Rotating around though to take a little bit of a different position, knowing that they're going to be opening up this hatch here, getting ready for it. CV Dubs looks like he's going to be hanging out in the cigar closet here. I like this long angle. They're playing definitely long angles for sure, trying to take advantage of those. Here's the drop. Sprays just the wrong way. Somehow survives all of that until finally getting finished up by Abram, but just long enough for Wild Doodle to get involved and trade it. Nicely done. He almost gets another one there. Shots going down back and forth. Envy having a little bit of the advantage there, but taking actually a little bit more damage. And in the meantime, actually hits a Jaeger's ADSs as well. Envy trying to stay a little bit safer while he takes out that wire. Wild Doodle still trying to do something, but he's kind of trying to play a little bit more cautious now that he's taking a little damage from it. Shots going back and forth here. Envy trying to hold a good position. Pixel trying to come around for a flank here. Going to throw out his drone because Spades is actually down here waiting for the opportunity. May get droned out in just a second though. Looks like Pixel backs off though. If he didn't see the top of his head, then this actually may go to Spades' favor. KF trying to do something there. Spades with a nice kill. Barbed wire actually might have helped obfuscate his face as well. So nicely done on his part. In the meantime, shots coming down here. Envy going to be pushing in aggressively here. He does take down KF, but not finish the job. A Wild actually finishes off some. In the meantime, KF needs to get killed here, but Paralyzed tries to come in for it, and Geek gets paralyzed all the way down. Now, one last one, he's going to be calling that out. Doesn't even bother with the knife. Envy on a rampage, bringing this to 2v2. He's pretty low on health, though. Peek's going to have to help him out. Drop it down here to back up his buddy. Gets Spades from behind, who didn't quite expect that drop. A Wild Doodle's got everything on his shoulders here, as he's going to fight 2. Both of them on somewhat low health, so he's got the health advantage, but against 2, doesn't matter because you can't shoot 2 ways at once, but Envy looking the wrong direction. Easy shot there for Peek, just not quite landing. We're going to see a heck of a dogfight between these two, and he's got the diffuser. 4 seconds left. He's going to go for the plant. Easy kill for a Wild here if he knows it. Run around should be an easy win, and there we go. First round of overtime going to Wild Doodle. 5 guys taking the lead here, but after a very scrappy back and forth between them. So, they're definitely fighting to try and get the map point lead that they need, especially if it's going into what could be Vex's map on Oregon, because we saw Vex win that in the previous matchup against the Boosted Monkeys team. So,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
see how they set this up, bringing that castle again. She wanted to be up here. How does CV Dubs have 21 ping? My goodness. Versus Envy on 100. I think I can see why they were happy to play East Coast. It's practically on LAN. So they are going to be setting up with a standard Windows strat here. Peek all the way down here. See if he's going to go out for one. What's he doing? Just looking at his footprints? And there's no jackals here. Trying to hold an interesting angle down the stairs, hoping they're going to come in that way, but I don't think they're going to bother. Might just be wasting his time. KF gonna go and open up that hatch. The little teammates repel up. Spades in the meantime gonna be pushing aggressively around. Just gonna spray his way up. Peek's still hanging out over here, playing these stairs. Something Spades did quite well last time. All 5 men basically on the top floor. As CB Dubs has already dropped in. Gonna be getting this wall open any second once he decides it's safe from behind. Gonna get that Claymore down to help with that. Now there are batteries on this wall. Spade's gonna be hopefully taking those out here in just a moment, so that his teammates can open that up. Calling out 1 battery down. The second battery. It might have already been taken down. Nope. He gets shocked for it. Nice placement of that battery. That's a good strat there, helping out his teammate. In the meantime, though, Pixel gonna have to try and do something about these guys pushing in. Sees are coming in. Oh, and there's the shots coming down. He's gonna start to get that wall opened on him. There's not much he can do about it at the moment. They're gonna pressure him from going out, and he doesn't have a way to open that castle wall quickly. So there is his window starting to fall apart here. I can take advantage of that one being open to use it, but definitely not in a great position here, as he is slowly getting weeded out. In the meantime, Spade's going to be pushing. KF, though, gets one. We'll see, but he gets punished back by Envy with a nice angle across there. And Spade's a little more concerned about that now. The shot's still coming back across. Pixel, in the meantime, takes down one, taking advantage of that window being open, potentially. They're going to open up the other one. So in the meantime, he's going to hope that they're looking towards that, try and take advantage of this other angle. Now, they can potentially see his feet from here, so he's got to be concerned about that. While Doodle hanging out there, Spade's going to be coming around as well. They haven't actually blown it yet, so they actually wanted to use the mirror or the drones to get an idea how he's playing it. Spade's going to be trying to get this pick here, but he unfortunately gets caught on the chair, giving Pixel a second pick here. And this is Vex making a good comeback, potentially, as Pixel takes down a third for the round on Wild, but he gets shot from behind all the way down to almost no health, as Envy finishes the job, though, on Paralyzed, and that is Vex winning a round, bringing it to 5-5 here. Now there's 1 round left here for this. This dude doesn't die. What's up, Cross Archon? Long time no see. So, 5-5 here, going into this. It is anyone's game. So, whoever wins this round takes it into map 2 with a point advantage. Next map will be Oregon, so for anyone just tuning in like Cross Archon, this is the first map of the finals. 5 guys, 1 diffuser versus Vex Gaming Esports. It's long, weird names. And so this is just map 1, best of 3. Map 2 is Oregon. Decider map is Chalet if we get that far. So, could go either way. They are going to be back down in Train Room, though, paying the price for winning that first defense. Now, last time they played down here, they got crushed pretty heavily by Vex. So this could be Vex's chance mathematically to actually win this out, taking advantage of winning the second round instead of the first. So this definitely could be their chance to get this. They are bringing the buck, knowing that. Speaking of which, Avery going to be setting up the drone here, nearby but not quite exposed. Mute is back in action, though. Got 1 jammer left to place here. Trying to get it done in time here so he doesn't get shot from the skylight. What is he doing here? Doing some last-minute setup. Able to jump down. Always at these last-minute remodels here. Doesn't like that monitor, apparently. So I'm not sure where this last jammer is going to go down. If it is, he's going to go down. He might not have good placement for 4 of them for this particular bomb site, as he'd been doing it for the upstairs before. Envy already pushing up fairly aggressively to the roof here. Going to obviously take advantage of peeking that skylight with the drone first. If it looks good, he could go for a peek with his gun. Might have just seen Wild Doodle. Definitely didn't see him now. Drone going to actually survive it. Come back around. Try and get some more intel. Knows the freezer is clear, so he's not going to waste his time watching that. Mute jammers doing their thing here. Trying to slow him down, but does catch another one over there. I believe that was Paralyzed. So Paralyzed now actually changing positions. The drone comes back down, sees him again, sees that C4 ready, and that is good use of Mute, taking advantage of having that C4, who's possibly going to go for the throw out there. Spade's not really caring for that drone. Envy trying to figure out... Oh, there we go. He did a little Try and get around there so he can possibly go for a drop down here. Is he going to do it? Might be having some teammates do some droning for him first to see. Decides against it. Pixel, in the meantime, has pushed his way in, though. Trying to go around, finds Paralyzed. Gets a lot of shots down on him. Doesn't quite finish the job. Wild Doodle, though, gets Aver, and then Envy trades it off on a Wild Doodle. Spades gets Envy, and then Pixel gets Paralyzed. The trades back and forth, 3-3 already, just a minute and a half into the round, as everyone's slaughtering everyone as quickly as possible as they get into positions. Now, in the meantime, we've got KF Gara down here trying to hold the train room. Spades, in the meantime, doing some good work. Takes down Pixel, but loses most of his health for it. CB Dubs, though, hoping to catch Spades on the rotate back. Oh, no, that's a teammate. What am I saying? That would be funny, though. Spades actually going to play back on site, so they're all kind of turtling back on site now, but this is going to give some a chance to open the hatch. Fortunately, they lost their bucks. They're not going to be able to do anything with that, but you could even see some open the floor with his charges there. But it is a 2v3. Now, Defender's at the advantage, but this is the one that decides who wins this map, so he's got to get that point of advantage. They need to take out Spades right now. Unfortunately, Peak misses his chance. They've got these mirror windows now. He's giving away his position. Some's got to be doing some more teamwork here to make this work. They see this flank potentially coming around here onto Peak. So this is where Peak needs to be on top of his game here, but he looks like he's more focused on KF. Not that it matters. KF finishes the job. CB Dubs, though, gets some. And that is GG for map number 1. So, we are going to go into map number 2. So Vex is going to back out so we can host the next map here, which is going to be Oregon. So, change up the points on the overlay here. Nicely done, though. 5 guys taking map number 1, despite being on the disadvantaged bomb site at the end. See if we need a 2-minute bio as well. Just make sure. I actually might need one here. So I'm just going to go ahead and mute quick, and I'll be right back while they get back into the game. As soon as, I'll send an invite out as soon as we get back to the lobby. We'll see who's on what side, and then I'll update the top with the score there. The Wild Doodle wins! I wish this could end a little quicker. Unfortunately, not much I can do about that. Okay, send the invites here. Alright, just waiting on the last player here from Vex. Make sure the map insides are correct here. Okay, cool. So we're going to give 5 guys the point in the overlay here. If everyone's ready here, we're going to get cracking. Alright. As I said before, these kids. Alright, so we've seen Vex play this earlier against Boosted Monkeys. They did win that, but that was a 6-5 win, so that was definitely close. So we know that they are definitely not flawless on this map. By far. So we'll see how they're going to play this. Attackers bringing fairly standard lineup as well as defenders. Going to start downstairs, preferring that over dorms.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Surprising to see no Capitao in use. Definitely not something they're favoring. Although we're not seeing Jackal either. Something we saw a lot from the Boosted Monkeys guys. Looks like they might go for. Looks like they're going for this strat here. The window facing back, and nothing crazy upstairs either. Getting all this set up. Get some last minute camera set up as well. See if anyone's going to play the tower. Nope, they're just going to rotate back out of it. But we do have 2 people in the lobby still. Getting those last minute reinforcements up. Spade's going to be rotating up here to play with Paralyzed. The old Bandit Jaeger roam. So, looks like they want to take the tower first, which is good. Pixel already in there, already opening up that wall. Trying to get these aggressive plays going here so he can drone in there, as it is hard to drone without getting that wall open. Some getting the Claymore to try and help his teammate out here as they decide how they want to do this. Stop any kind of rotations from Meeting Hall is a good idea. They are stacked up a bit here. C-Dubs is taking, or CB-Dubs, right? Is taking a bit of damage already. Ooh, is trying to stop Aver here from doing anything. They know the construction push is coming now, though. And he's going to open up quite a bit of that. He's going to be trying to do something. He is taking quite a bit of damage as well. What's up, Ghost? Peek trying to watch this angle. CBD pretty low here. Well, a lot of utility going down here as they take control of the top of this map. But I'm not sure if Pixel knows that Peek are Paralyzed and Spades are right here. Maybe contesting at least one of them. Peek in the meantime does take down CB Dubs, finally finishes it off, but still lost yet more health on doing so. Let's see if Paralyzed is actually going to be able to take advantage of this here. I'm not sure if anyone realizes he's here, and that's going to be a great position for him to be in. Now, we do have Peek getting picked back up. He might have gone for a reset there, give us that health back, which is good for that Blackbeard. You definitely want him to be strong there. In the meantime, though, Pixel does take down one. Finally got Paralyzed, and now this lobby a lot safer. He didn't quite finish off Spades, but it is now a 5v3. They are in definite advantage here. Vex showing that this is definitely their map pick. Trying to go around here. Spades almost ready for it. There we go. Spray down somehow. Misses just that last little bit to take some damage. But now he's in a good position. He'll take this. Does see that Valkyrie camera, though, as Envy takes down KF. Now it is all down to Wild Doodle. He's getting pushed on hard here. Gives away his position to Peek, but Pixel there to get the trade. Nicely done. Good start. Not losing a single man. So I'm not sure if that's going to continue on to further rounds, but that's the way you want to start it, is a 5v0 in the first round. Pixel doing a lot of work that round, playing that heavy sledge. Envy and Peek getting some kills in as well. Not a single kill, of course. 4-5 guys. It's definitely a map that could go over to them. However, we know 5 guys are good on Chalet as well, so Decider map could go either way if it gets to that. So we are going to see a castle here this time. We'll see where Aver's going to set those up. Got a seal off construction, I guess. He's got one left here. Vex getting a little bit of last minute walls up there. Could actually get punished for it here by Kef, but nope. He's pushing quite fast enough to do it. Peak going to be trying to help him stay alive here. He's going to rotate back to Meeting Hall. Peak can just rotate back downstairs. Envy comes to take over Meeting Hall though. A lot of shots coming down all over the map here, just opening stuff up. Aver actually is going to be playing up here against Gara. Kef. Shots come down, don't quite land. Nicely done. Wild Doodle with a great kill there. Rotating back down. Ooh, nice shots there. Wild Doodle takes down 2. He's already taken over the side here. You don't see this often, just hanging out in here. Now Peak is right on the other side of that. Oh, I like this. There we go. Spades crawling right up to you. He's hanging out right in the Claymore. Nicely done. Peak finally coming out, getting action in there. Oh, and Spades though with the trade is all down on Pixel to do something here. Does find KF, but KF gets the shots. So, Pixel and Wild Doodle definitely doing a lot. Peak as well. So there's 1-1 though. Nice comeback there from them. They definitely pushed in very aggressively. It was surprising how fast they got in there. We're going to see our first dorms here. Both teams having successfully defended downstairs. No, I'm sorry. Having attacked downstairs. I guess they changed it up. Just decided they want to play it differently. Not forced to go up here. They're bringing Pulse this time, so we'll see how Wild Doodle plays that. That is a little bit different. Not sure if the attackers are set up for this or not, but their lineup works for either site. Here's how this Pulse is going to be used. Looking for drones, I think, at this point, which are mostly being kept outside. Here's to see if he's going to play up in here. We're rotating around here, trying to decide how he wants to sit. Trying to play this long game here. Not sure anyone droning him out just yet, so he actually might have a good position here. Ooh, there's a nice kill there by Envy to start with, taking down Spades. An aggressive Ash here. Pulse is still hanging out downstairs. Could be contested with here. Oop, there's the shot. It's going to give away his position. Envy only lost a little bit of health. Ooh, has an easy shot there. Does down him. I'm not sure if he knows he downed him, but he did definitely finish him off through the wall. Help each other get out. So Envy off to a good start, taking down 2 of the players, 2 of the good players as well. So that is going to definitely help things out here. This attack strongly going in their favor already. 1 minute in, they're definitely getting set up here. And we're going to start opening this up. CBDub's not in a great position. Paralyze is going to be working over here. And then KF down in opposition downstairs. Now that is risky with the smoke. CBDubs though with a nice kill onto Envy, punishing him for those 2 kills earlier. So I got a little too aggressive on them, a little too cocky after those first kills. So I'm gonna have to try and do something about it now. He's got the diffuser. He's going to be giving away his position a little bit with that repel. Paralyzed, trying to cover the cross here. CB Dubs a little bit far back. Concerned about that window. KF playing it on a flank here, going to rotate around. Again, not sure if Smoke playing the flank is a great idea, but he is a good utility operator that can play in positions like that as long as they don't need his Smoke to defend it. However, there are some great uses of Smoke to defend the site, so we'll see if this works out for them or not. Attackers feeling a bit stalled out now after losing Envy, their aggressive player here, trying to decide how they want to play it now. Some going to have to help push aggressively on this. They have a Blackbeard here, but he's not able to do anything because of Paralyzed. Seems appropriate for why he's still standing there. Pixel, in the meantime, takes on CB Dubs, and that's really going to help. Some gets KF, trying to go for that flank, but gets him with the Claymore he placed down. Paralyzed, in the meantime, does get one, but Aver trades it back. And that is another round on the board for Vex. So far, no site is safe here for the defenders, so definitely proving that neither site is good for these teams, although we have yet to see Vex play upstairs here. They have not chosen to do so, so if I was Five Guys, I'd definitely be wondering where should I be focusing my attention on defenses when you haven't won either site yet. A Wild and Spades definitely being the top players here at the moment on this team, but got Envy and Pixel doing some great work, especially Envy that last round, Pixel the previous round. See how this set this up. Checking out what Aver's doing now that they're not setting up the castles downstairs necessarily. Gotta take out those drones. Interesting the way they're sealing off a lot of this top floor. Looks like they're defending dorms, but they're playing downstairs, so hopefully this works out for them. Still got 2 castle barricades to put up. Really sealing himself in there. Interesting strategy. We do have a rotate out here. Gonna use that. They're going for this. Something we saw them do actually during the previous matchup against Rooster Monkeys that I think worked pretty well. So we'll see if Five Guys are actually prepared for this. Spade's gonna be pushing his way in. Looking to see if he can catch him. This is something we saw them do previously. I'm curious if they saw it in the match. Probably not, but Wild Doodle takes down Aver to start with, though, and there's that castle gone. Maybe you can shoot through that, and I don't know it. It seems like he's taking advantage of that. Unless it's just a spectator glitch. There's a flash getting taken out. And here comes the last one. Envy's got to know that. He's running away. He just dives down. Peak did not get flashed, but he definitely takes the brunt of the damage there against Spades. He's going to back out as well. Paralyzed, though, does manage to get a kill. He's going to push aggressively around, helping out here. Spades still trying to trade shots here with Peak. He's trying to do what he can from this angle. Having a bit of trouble. Crawl back in. Now that he's got spotted on the drone, he actually tries to basically bait him out, but Spades wins the fight. They're a bit low on health, but they are definitely at a huge man advantage here. 5-2, despite all that low health. Now we are seeing a Capitao, something I mentioned we weren't seeing earlier as much. Does have some idea where they're playing, and they're going to be calling that out to his teammates. So they may be pushing from behind as well. Spade's going to go for it. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite survive it. Wild just going to be playing a little bit from above. Potentially, Paralyzed takes down Some, but Some gets CB Dubs with the gas right after he dies. He's all down to Pixel now to try and defend this here. Unfortunately for him, he is pinched out. Wild Doodle gets him from behind as he tries to fight Habana. And that is another round on the board here for Five Guys, bringing it to 2-2. Both teams showing some great attacks. Not so much great defenses here. I'm not sure we've seen a single defensive win. I think we are seeing all attacks again. Something similar to what we saw on Cafe. So the question is, which team is going to pull ahead here? Nothing too crazy coming up, but they are going to go back downstairs.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Curious if KF's going to be on that roaming smoke again. I liked what he's trying to do with it, but running into that Claymore definitely did not feel good, I imagine. So they're setting up a little bit of defense up here, but not a ton. Focus a bit more on controlling construction this time, it looks like. Peak wanting to come that way as he had done in the past. So that is definitely... I mean, that's something that can be used to his advantage as well. Paralyzed, the only one kind of roaming at the moment, it looks like. Except for Spades. It's playing interestingly up here. Trying to avoid getting droned, it looks like. Just waiting for his opportunity to shine. Paralyzed in the meantime. Keeping control of this tower. Now rotate hole through here. Not reinforced either. So it's not great. But he's going to move all the way to the top where you can't drone easily. And they're not even bothering taking control of this tower at the moment. So I like they have two roamers in positions that are not likely to be droned out easily. However, Spades does get caught out by the pre-fire through the window there. Envy's got to be feeling good about that as he pushes in aggressively. Last time he got a little too aggressive. Eventually he got punished for it, but getting 2 kills before getting punished, still worth it. So he's going to be looking for his opportunity to try and do what he can here. Hit that open, and then he can try and hit the barbed wire. That's not even there. Lack of barbed wire there could be a problem for them. They do have barbed wire down here, though, so it's not as huge a deal. They are going to drone down to see that. Peak, however, is not going to go for construction. He's going to go for the stairwell instead. Meantime, you've got the old smoke in the closet trick here. I like how he's playing this prone, though, although that could be risky for him. I think he is playing it smart as long as he comes out just the right time. Now, prone peeking is a little bit slow, though, so he's got to be careful how he does this, but it is probably going to be unexpected unless he gets cut on a drone. So it might catch Peak off guard here. In the meantime, hatches are getting open, things are getting blown up, but Paralyzed is in a position to do something here, and they don't know he's there. So Paralyzed just needs to find the right time to come out, and he could catch Pixel from behind. As I said, the time is right just yet. Envy, unfortunately, probably flashbanged himself. If not, Peak probably did it. They're definitely going to push in aggressively. He's going for the plant now. Peak going to be trying to cover him. Smokes are going to be coming out, unfortunately. They miss Envy. He's going to get the plant down. A Wild Doodle does get Pixel in the meantime. The plant's down now, and he's going to be in a position to push aggressively, but the C4 takes down the running away Ash. Wild Doodle trying to peek it against the Blackbeard. Not a great idea, especially with plant down. Paralyzed takes a lot of damage there from Aver and gets finished off. Some gets CB dubs as Wild Doodle gets killed by Peak as well. And there is a nice round. Peak getting the kill there. There's another attack round 1. Spade's feeling bad. And there's the groin shot for the win from Blackbeard above. So, Vex in the lead, but it is a situation where we've seen constant trade backs back and forth. It's all about the attacks. So, the question is, this is the first time Vex are defending upstairs. No, I'm sorry. It's not the first time. This is the second time. See if they can do it successfully this time. Someone's got to win one of these defenses. I'm going to go crazy. Reinforcement's going to get set up here. I'm definitely going to seal that up. See what we do from there, though. Got the old classic window, and this is something we saw them doing in these Boosted Monkeys. Again, I like this because it covers your back right here. Less line of sight on you if you're standing back. Of course, if you're standing right up against it, there may still be some angles that can get you from. Not quite sure. I'd have to get accustomed, but definitely from this window. So Pixel will have to stand back a little bit farther than that if he wants to use that angle. But he is potentially safe until those windows start getting opened. Attackers taking control of the tower first. No one in the tower though, so it should be easy peasy. This is bandited and reinforced though, so Thatcher gonna have to do his thing here, while Doodle gonna easily take that out. Spades in the meantime though, taking a lot of damage. Not sure what happened there. Feels bad though, might have got peeked out on. That is definitely gonna hurt them, having their Ash down that low on health. Might even want to consider a reset. Jump off the roof and get picked up with this much time left at least. But he's got a job to do, so let's see if he's gonna go for it. Just open this up in the meantime. Maybe a little concerned about that window now, as Pixel is gonna have to be forced to rotate. Like I was saying before, the angle from that window definitely harsher. He's still gonna play it though, as no one's putting pressure on him just yet. Spades in the meantime gonna rotate around and actually try and go for a play here. Flashbang it out. Try and jump, go for the pre-fire. Envy gonna be watching it now though. Aver in the meantime does get a kill onto that Thatcher. And Aver gets traded back by CB Dubs, but CB Dubs gets traded back by Pixel. And the kill's going back and forth. The How comes out. Envy down now as Pixel tries to get him back up. Spades rotates around to a different side, so the pressure is now off, giving him a chance to get him back up, putting the defenders at a man advantage of 1. Not to mention Spades a bit low in health. Everyone feeling bad in terms of how that kill went down. Wild feeling bad about them, as the attackers are now at a disadvantage. So they are waiting patiently now. Spades in the meantime though, trying to get set up to do something. Paralyzed finally going to start rotating around here. Do something from behind. Flashbang's going to start going out. He's just looking for an opportunity to do something, but not quite fighting anyone. He's going to start to get this barbed wire down, and Spades is going to be trying to figure out where he can attack from this point with this teammate. KF trying to go for the grenades. See if he can time it just right there. Not quite doing so. Oh no, he does. He downs Pixel. Now it can be finished off. There we go. Killing Envy, actually. That's even better. Now they've got Envy down. They can finish off Pixel at their, whenever they feel like it. CB Dubs gets picked off by Peek's Claymore there. I'm sorry. Peek gets picked off by CB Dubs Claymore. So nicely played by that Thermite. Good timing there. Comes on in though. Gets picked back up. And there's a nice kill there with a shotgun. But the trade comes back from Paralyzed. It is now a 2v1. Pixel in a great position. He did get backed up though, and takes advantage of that. Had he stayed down, of course, they would have lost the round. That is the diffuser drop though, and that is super important here. Great position to be in. The drop shot comes out, and the draw. The draw. Definitely a good round. Did not expect that. Wow. So that means the way draws work in this game is both teams get a point. So that works out good for Vex now, because that actually puts it at match point. So that actually gives them a slight advantage. Although, you know, had they won that, obviously, then they'd have a match point without being at 4-3. It'd be 4-2. But still, nonetheless, they're in a good position to attack this now. They have one attack every time. And that's the thing, is now Vex are in the perfect position, because winning every attack round and having successfully won a defense round there, in a way, means that they are now at the advantage big time if they can continue to win attack rounds. Now, we did see it turn around pretty quickly on Cafe when it was going on a streak, so it could go either way still. But if Vex win this round, then we are going to go to map number 3, which will be Chalet. If the comeback happens here from Five Guys, then and they take it, then they will be taking 2 maps to 0, and they will go home with the win for the day. Again, not 100% sure how everyone from Challenger League is getting pulled. It may be possible that both these teams are in Challenger League either way. So Spades an interesting play here. Definitely far away here. Hanging out, taking a little shower. Only one on their own moment, although KF playing near the stairs here. Might just be pre-placing a smoke, but then you got CB Dubs on this Pulse. We haven't seen a lot of work from Pulse yet, but that is a good Pulse position to be in. Spades actually going for the run out here, potentially. Doesn't quite see anyone. I like how he's standing in the doorway, using the angle without actually being exposed or automatically revealed. Trying to find the exact position there. He's going to give away his position in doing so, but that is going to put some fear into them. As Twist gets fear put into him as he gets banned by Battleye. Pixel, in the meantime, takes down Spades, though, punishing him for it. Got a little too cocky there. Nicely done. Meantime, some waiting for anyone to try and punish that. No one going to do so just yet. Peak taking a bit of damage, though, pushing this angle. We've seen him do before. This seems to work out pretty well, but it usually takes a little bit of damage doing it. Thanks to some help from Aver, though. He got that wall open. This is going to put a lot of pressure on them from behind, though, and Aver going to be doing the droning for him to help out. He knows KF's right there, but he just can't hit the shots he needs to. Oh, there's his back sticking out. That's definitely going to help. Can't quite finish the kill, but it is going to hurt him. Shoot that backpack, prevent the carry. And we get him pushing aggressively now. Flashbang starting to come out, but unfortunately for him, the ADSs take 2 of them out, which may or may not have been his intention. Now there is Garo down. Peak doing his job here from his angles. Does get Doodle down as well. He gets down, but it was totally worth it. Now it is down to a 5v2, looking like Vex could take this home. Aver going to pick him back up. Looks like Envy going to push in here aggressively. Sees one, flips around. Paralyzed takes down Peak, but did not take down the man picking it up, so Aver gets away scot-free here. They are trying to find CB Dubs now. He is in a position to try and hold it, hiding by these gourmet meals. But now it looks like his lunch is about to be had. Goes for C4 though. Can't quite detonate it when Sum gets the shot there. And that is GGH there. So we are going to go to map number 3. Chalet. Oh, the lack of rehost is nice. Okay, so we'll still need a coin flip, though, for sides. So now both teams have one here. Yeah, you guys are missing Game of Thrones, but it's your own fault for not winning. So we'll have Vex pick a side here, and I will show the screen. We'll do the old coin flip system here on random.org. Dummy. Alright, see if we can get Vex to finally pick a coin side. Okay, so Vex picks tails. You can see on here. We'll flip it, and heads. So 5 guys get to pick a side. So you all saw it on stream there. So they're going to go with defense. Luckily, they're already on defense, so easy peasy. Swear to God. So I'll give everyone a 2-minute bio here. And we'll switch the map here to Chalet. Turn on the tunes for a minute. Everyone get ready for the final battle here. Map number 3, the Decider map. So throw Alright, here we go. Final map, Chalet. Xbox rules. Alright, here we go. The final map to decide who wins the finals. Chalet. Starting off Kitsch Trophy Room first. So, just waiting for it to finish loading here. Looks like CB Dubs still with his 20 ping. Ivor with a pretty good 40.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Paralyzed apparently been using a controller this whole time. That's why he's got the potato aim. Getting some reinforcements set up here, and I imagine some cameras. Just for fun, let's take a peek at some cameras placements here. Oh, we already missed 2 of them. So we'll just watch one of them then. See where the last one goes here. Perhaps out the kitchen window. And last camera gonna go out there probably? No, they just can't seem to decide where to put it. Here we go. Go for the throw. No. Yeah. Guess not. Just gonna keep that one for himself. A little surprise for later, perhaps. Ever seen if he can get the old drone peek there? What was that? Looked like an accident. Maybe he meant to go upstairs. Not sure what his controller setup is like. They've set up a whole line in this wall here. Defenders didn't bring anything unusual on defense, so nothing crazy. They did bring a castle though, and they've got a single castle there. Not sure where the other castles went. I don't see them really anywhere. Maybe Castle still got all his. Still got 1 left. See Doodle on the roam. Peek and rotate around. This front door. Top floor control definitely being taken. Spades though. Maybe try and hold out as close to this office as he, or the library as he can. Some though takes down KF, the man they were going to replace. There goes the smoke. While Doodle coming up here to help out. He's going to put himself in bad position. Envy rotating around there. KF I guess didn't think he was visible. They're gonna practice those angles. There we go. Nicely done by Envy. Trade now. Spade's gonna be trying to trade that back, I imagine. A little worried here, but here he goes for the peek. And oh, there you go. Wins that fight just through the wall. Takes a lot of damage himself for it, but taking out Envy was important. So worthwhile to do, but it is now a 4v3 though. They're not in a great situation. CBD and Paralyzed trying to defend here. Peek though takes him down. That is Peek gonna try and finish off CBD soon, I imagine, but he did. He got Paralyzed. That's a good position to be in. Spades trying to do what he can here. Not in a great position to do. He's got to clutch this all by himself against 4, basically. Plant going down here. Might see as well, but the face shield protects him. Peek gets that last kill, and then of course gets the finish on CB Dubs. Peek with the massive kills at round 3K. Spades with the Spuds aim. He's like, hi, you hit me. I felt it. A little cool breeze. So, good start for Vex there. As I said, 5 guys did win Chalet their last map. Vex won Oregon, or the last match. Oregon won their, Vex won Oregon on their last match as well as this match. So, question is this a good map for Vex? I heard it from the chat it is, and I'm seeing so far that it is based off of their performance on that first attack round. However, we've seen a lot of attack wins today from between these 2 teams. So it's always a question of who could figure out defense first. We also saw a nice draw, which was a good surprise. Nothing unusual in defense, other than they are bringing out that pulse, which is not like doing standard here. Buck for the upstairs attack, always nice. Good to see that C4 there on Aver. Would like to see a fuse for fun, but set up here. Now see where's Aver gonna play. Can we be playing upstairs or kitchen? Is he just setting stuff up for his teammates? Good question here. Pixel with some last minute throws. He's got 2 cameras left. Got to be throwing at least 1 out there. Set up that angle. And boom. Hopefully that landed where he wanted. Aver with the aggressive peeks there. Not quite finding anyone just yet. Definitely trying to use those cameras that just got tossed out. Does know someone's near campfire at least. Hopefully for his sake they can't see it. Might have just seen the one over there by campfire. We have at least 2 over on the side. Oh, 3. There though. KF pushing aggressively in. Trying to do what he can to catch out anyone. Help Spades here. Might catch Peak. Just a second. Oh, Peak catches Spades first though. Can't save his buddy. But does get the trade from behind. And that will help. Aver in the meantime still on this top floor here. Got to get pushed out. He's going to try his best to do so. Drone's coming out here from CB Dubs. Going to help him. Does see that pulse. Looking for him. Wild Doodle does take down Sub, but Aver, you knew he was there. KF, shameful. I imagine CB Dubs would have told you. Now it is down to a 3v3 though. Both teams trading back and forth. This run out here from Aver. He's going to go around to get paralyzed, but paralyzed totally on top of it. Doesn't take a lick of damage there. Gets him down. Now attackers at the advantage here. What a surprise. 3-2, but definitely plenty of room for trade still here. In the meantime, Envy going to be hanging out, trying to guard Trophy, along with Paralyzed trying to hold the kitchen. Now this Buck is over here in West Main, or at least the stairwell near it. See where CBD's playing. Definitely trying to get some kind of position advantage here, but they don't seem to have any. Ooh, Envy in a not great position. Does try to move out of it. Takes advantage of CB Dubs, just barely missing that shot there. Trying to find some kind of... Ooh, almost gets his head taken off trying to peek that. Wild Doodle in a good position trying to do something as well. It is a 2v2 right now. This could be anyone's game, although Envy actually giving away a little bit of position, not realizing with his gun sticking out. He's getting pushed from behind. Ooh, there we go. Wild Doodle gets trade, but Envy gets one on CB Dubs. Now 1v1 here. Usually defenders have advantage in these kind of 1v1s. Envy could play for time here. 10 seconds left. And the skeleton key finish there. Another attacker win, but that one was much closer. I like the old skeleton key to the chest. Feels bad. 4 bandit there. So 1-1 here. Both teams winning the attack. Still going to go for the same defensive site here. No one changing it up just yet. So, again, we're going to see that pulse. Nothing else too unusual. He's going to go upstairs here. And I want to see some more camera placements here. I already threw one out. Jeez, never mind. The usual setups with the batteries on these walls here. Try and make sure. No one roaming downstairs except for Wild Doodle, who's actually setting up to be able to hang out in the garage. Could be interesting. Last time we had Aver playing that pulse upstairs. Interesting ideas here. See if it pays off. No. Sum's potentially going to spot that. Curious to see if he saw that or not. Could definitely factor in. He is cautious. Yeah, it looks like he did spot that. He's going to try and ping it. Unfortunately, missed his ping. Call that out. In the meantime, though, Wild Doodle going to try and do something from here. I imagine Sum probably just placed a claymore there. And he did, so that's going to be useful. While Doodle's trying to hang out best he can. But he's definitely droned out now. Cleared him out with Pixel there. I was going to force him back, but he's still going to stick to playing this roam here. Hanging out downstairs. Going to catch Peek moving around up there, and that's going to be helpful. He could actually shoot him right now. And, oh, he has a C4 as well. I think that might be destructible right there. Not sure. Nope, maybe not. I was thinking he was in a different position. Just went for the C4 throw. Didn't quite land on anyone, though, and he definitely gets thrown out again. Envy, though, in the meantime, does catch KF, so that's a nice start for him. Gonna be droning now. See if we can figure out where else anyone's at. Start to take top floor control. Wild still trying to do something. Paralyzed, though, with a nice C4 kill. Might have been right out the window. And that is going to take out the Thatcher. Pixel, in the meantime, does get down by Wild Doodle, who finally gets someone. Lost a lot of health in the process, though. CBD trying to fight off Peek here. Could go for. He's just trying to watch this angle across. Envy, in the meantime, doing some droning up. He's trying to really clear as much as he can with his drone. Now Peek looking for a camera that he thinks is out here. There, he found it finally. I like the way it blended in. That's going to be important. He doesn't see the head right there, though. That could cost him. Spades just waiting for that moment. Almost gets it. Gives away his position a little bit, though. Unfortunately for him, the window wasn't broken yet either. We got Hatch. And the floor starting to get opened here by... Oh, nice C4, or the Claymore kill onto Wild Doodle, the one he placed earlier. Paralyzed does get the kill, though, and the trade onto Aver. It is now down to a 2v3. Attackers finally at a disadvantage here. Starting to slowly lose it for once. Envy looking for an angle, but they know he's up there. And then Peek gonna have to help him out here. He's got to get the diffuser. He's giving away his position a lot, running around on top, but he does have a nice angle there. Whoa, nice kill by Envy on CB Dubs. Now it is on Peek, takes down Spades. Can't quite finish him off, but that's okay. He doesn't need to. There we go. And is now down to a 2v1. Poor Paralyzed, sitting in a situation. He hears the laptop out. He knows the plant's going down. Goes for the kill. The bait doesn't work out for Envy, and now the diffuser's dropped. Now all Paralyzed has to do is play time, and he knows that he's going to stick back. Try and hold this out. 10 seconds left. Peek's going to have to go for a plant here. And that's all that needs to happen. He's just going to wait for that 0 second to hit. Paralyzed in a good position. Could clutch this out here. And defenders win just off of time. Nicely played. That is the first defense win, but it was a heck of a defense win. Well done. So we're going to see our first snowmobile wine cellar defense. So it should be interesting to see if they change up operators here. Not sure who Aver is going to pick. And he's going to go with the Rook. There we go. So that is our first Rook. Probably could have picked a better operator than that, but we'll see. They might still be able to win it. Definitely seemed like they were stressed about it. I'm trying to decide who to pick, though. So, a Rook armor going to good use. Getting that barbed wire out as well. Let's see what Rook brought as far as utility. Got those impact nades. Already used one. A lot of reinforcements going up on this wine cellar wall. They're definitely concerned about a wine cellar push, as you saw the mirror window as well. What's up, Gary Barry? Glad you got the game about a month ago. There is a lot to this game, so definitely watch a lot of this stuff. Gamescom finals coming up. Make sure to tune into that Pro League. I think you'll see a lot of really cool things. A lot of crazy action, so definitely stick around in the scene. It's a cool scene. Now, we'll see if anyone's going to go to open up that garage door. They do have a thermite to do that. No Thatcher, though, so if there are batteries on it, it's going to be a problem. There are. Wild Doodle, though, already getting a kill there. Nice start for him. Got bucked, but he lost quite a bit of damage doing it, trying to take this top floor. Can he get anyone else before he gets killed? Is the question. Get open up. Hatch, though. I'm not sure if he intended to open those, but he definitely did. No, it looks like he did. Meantime, no one else on the roam on this floor. They're all pushed downstairs now, all 4 down here. Envy playing an interesting position though. Oops, trying to get to Envy here. Just be hanging out just below trophy room. Just waiting for the right moment. Pixel though, in the meantime, gets a peek or a pick onto Spades, and that's definitely gonna help. Ooh, CB Dubs was not expecting Envy there. Nicely done, but the drone does catch him on the move back. KF tries to trade it. Very low health here. There we go, an easy finish for him. That is going to be the punish there. Paralyzed. Wade finally finishes him off there. Didn't want to waste too much ammo doing it. Wild's still low on health. 3v3 at the moment, although Attacker's a little bit of a disadvantage thanks to Wild's low health. KF has taken a little bit as well, although Pixel also has taken some. So they are forced to get back more on site here. We're going to have Rook just hanging out down here, surprisingly, below this hatch, which is open, I believe. Nope, looked like it was open. Does need it open, though. There we go. There's Pixel leaving the game. That is definitely going to hurt. That was one of their few living operators here. So, feels bad. Don't see anyone else losing. There we go. Welcome back to Pixel. Oh, there we go. Now the hatch is going to get open. Rook's going to be in a tough position here. He knows that he's just waiting for that moment. Push comes to shove, and we got KF right around the corner. Ooh, but he's too slow on the peak. Aver gets a nice, easy kill thanks to his patience there. So, despite losing the man due to the disconnect, they did manage to even it up to 2v2. 22 seconds left, though. The push has got to come here. And there we go. Finally, Aver gets caught off guard by Paralyzed. Now, Sum is trying to hold out best he can here. He's got 2, but the attack from above from Wild Doodle is nicely executed. Despite his low health, he gets the kill that he needs to. And that is another win there on the board for Five Guys, coming out 1 point ahead now. The Praised and Doodle show. So, 1 point ahead. We are going to see Vex going to have to try and make a comeback here, attacking the Wine Cellar Snowmobile Garage. Not going to be easy. A lot of work coming out from Envy and Peak. Some nice even spread from the rest of the guys. Paralyzed and Wild Doodle. Also doing a lot of work. Guessing Paralyzed is Praised. What they're referring to. Gotta get that bandit on the door there. Alright, get that wire out. A little bit late on those batteries, but still work nonetheless. 3 men on site. We've got 2 upstairs here, Spades and CB Dubs. Interesting to see if Spades pulls something off from here, but CB Dubs looks like he's going to get pressured out pretty soon here. A lot of drones coming on. He's a little concerned about it, but he did castle himself in there. So all 3 of his castles trying to just hold this room. He's ready to drop out if he needs to through the hatches, though. But the door's starting to get opened by Envy here. It's going to become a problem for him pretty quick. Envy going to drone it, though, first before face checking into the room. That is potentially going to force him out, and he does drop out of that hatch. So, now Envy has taken control of that dining room thanks to aggressive opening of those doors. Spades, in the meantime, though, playing it over here. Not anyone expecting anything. So, just waiting patiently. Envy looking for some good shots down through the wall there. ADS is doing their job from Jaeger. Drone going to come out again. See if he can get some idea what's going on down here. They start to push in. Okay, we're going to start to open up this wall, but Bandit's going to trick it here. Paralyzed, actually getting on the wall. He sees that electricity just in time to know. So he's actually going to call out for the Thatcher here. Got to get this timing just right there. Yeah, actually, great timing by Paralyzed on that battery. Well done. And see if he's going to get this in time. Triggered it just in time there. Not going to be able to stop it now, but he does stop the second one. And that is 2 of the Hibana charges wasted. But that is going to be enough to give a shot. In the meantime, though, Peak takes down 1 onto Wild Doodle, and that has been one of the strongest players. So that is going to definitely help there. Trying to see if he can get Paralyzed as well, but Paralyzed gets Envy in the meantime. Trying to find a good angle. Aver still trying to do work here, but getting flashbanged by his own flashbangs, potentially. Trying to take the shots down onto KF, but unfortunately he gets traded back on. Nicely done by KF here, who's now going to try and smoke them back as best he can. Takes a little bit of damage for his trouble, though. Spades, in the meantime, does get that flank that he was hoping for. Coming around from above there, not expecting him up there. Could get that kill into Peak as well. Just waiting for his chance. If they do manage to get into that room, he's going to use that against them. Aver, in the meantime, does get KF, though. And Peak trying to do what he can from there. CB Dubs, though, gets back onto Aver. Now it is down to a 2v3. Attackers at the disadvantage. Some going for the plant. And the drop down from Peak. Oh, Peak gets the kill on Spades and it's dropped down. But CB Dubs takes down 1. Paralyzed takes down the other. And that is 5 guys taking 4 rounds in a row. Or not 4 rounds in a row, but 4 rounds total. So, nicely done. 5 guys coming on strong here. So, this is their last chance for Vex to come back. Now again, they might still go into Challenger League either way. I'm not 100% sure how it's set up, and I don't know if they've announced how it's going to be pulled in, as well as teams already like disbanding or being disqualified, things like that. It always becomes a little bit of a struggle to get everyone properly lined up to be in, but we'll see what happens here. A lot of good work, though, coming out from Envy and Peak and Aver, but it's not been quite enough, especially thanks to Paralyzed and Wild Doodle doing pretty much carrying their team through these 4 points here. We're going to see what could be the last trophy room defense here. See how they set this up. I'm going to do anything crazy. Oh, we've got our first dock here. Interesting. Not sure if we'll even see that do anything now, but Vex at least trying something new now that they're down to the wire here. Try and save this out. As just for anyone just now tuning in, map number 1, which was Cafe, went over to 5 guys, 1 diffuser. Map number 2, which was Oregon, went over to Vex, which was actually probably the biggest gap. And then map number 3 looking like very strongly going over to 5 guys. See what Wild Doodle's already opening this up here, getting ready for it, but looks like Peak gonna try and do something about it if he comes in. Looks like he's more concerned with that door though. Wild Doodle decides it's safe to at least move in this far. Getting set up there below the site. Look what he's trying to do. Doesn't quite catch some out though. Some feeling a little bit of pressure though. Peak though could be the one to help stop this. He's got to get the right angle. Just waiting for... Oh, he does see him. Well, he gives away his position without landing the shot, and that's going to cost them a lot here, as he had a good chance to stop the buck from below and help the safety of his guys. Now Wild Doodle instead is going to move out. He's out of position here. Nope, decides to just keep pressuring it. Does hear the footsteps above, but doesn't quite know where to attack here. Going to go for the cook grenade. This might actually work. If he cooks it just right, he doesn't quite land it. At least he didn't kill himself, though. Opening up some angles for himself from the outside. I like what he's trying to do. Poor car just getting demolished. Sorry. Choking on all this excitement. Got 2 down in defense here. Holding this the classic Bandit Jaeger wine cellar defense. This Buck definitely spending a lot of time on this. See what the rest of the guys are up to. Actually, Envy's going to push this here. Shoot. He's going to go aggressively for it, but gets punished. Feels bad on that. In the meantime, though, Spades rushing in aggressively also gets punished, while Doodle does get one, but Pixel trades onto Spades. Aver gets the trade onto Wild Doodle finally. Now Peak gets another kill, and it's looking pretty good here for Vex to actually stay in this. It's all down to Paralyzed, who's droning up, finds some, and CBD Dubs there. They're both droning Trophy Room, trying to get an idea what's going on in there. But if everyone comes back to Trophy Room, that intel's going to be kind of useless. Trying to find an angle. Not quite catching anyone yet. Peak here could be coming around to catch him. CB Dubs a little bit busy on that drone. Aver in the meantime does finish off Paralyzed, and so it is all down to CB Dubs now. Feeling the pressure here. Does have a Claymore at least to protect himself, but he knows this is his chance. If he can clutch this out, not only would it be the win, but it'd also be an awesome win for CB Dubs. But I don't think a Thermite is going to be the one to really clutch this out, especially given 12 seconds left and there being a smoke in play. Able to do his thing. Try and catch this Doc, who's going to be 3 armor. Going to be extra hard to try and clutch this. 5 seconds left. Unfortunately, he's not going to go for the knife fight like we saw previously. Got to save that op. And there we go. Defenders win. Vex managing to bring it back just slightly. 2 points to 4. So, now it is attack time here, and this is where that has been favored most of the time. So this could be a chance for Vex to continue their comeback, get their second round. See if they can pull it off, though. Now we do have this pulse again, but the question is, sometimes the spectator cam doesn't work quite as intended. He is bringing the C4 though, that's good. While Dude is setting up his little traps down here. Gonna be on the roam potentially again. Paralyzed, not gonna stay up there in roam, he's just gonna get his cameras done. See if Doodle's going to stay up here. Nope. Can start rotating back down a little bit. KF, though, playing interestingly over here. This game room area. A lot of shots coming down. Diffuser drop, though. They probably didn't decide who's going to carry that. Set that up beforehand, as they added that feature quite a while ago. Interesting use there. Maybe to actually take out the ADS is kind of something I joked about before. Ooh, Pixel with a nice kill, which is using the Hibana charges to take out a ton of ADS because it's going to shoot 6 discs. And ooh, there, Wild Doodle with a C4 kill. There's the good use of that pulse that we were hoping for. He's actually all the way back over here now. Aver playing this buck here as well, though, trying to do what he can from above. Bring that up. Ooh, shots come down. Doesn't expect them from KF, though. Took up a nice flank position. Really taking advantage of that. Meantime, Peak is hoping for some kind of shots in the feet through there. He does mark with his opinion. Unfortunately for him, the recoil on this gun is a little crazy. No one wanting to give that away just yet. Aver opening up a lot of the floor here so he can stand outside. Meantime, though, KF in a good position to do something here. Decides to just hang out. Gonna rotate back around now. So he's actually gonna take advantage of a long rotate. Now the attacker's not making a ton of progress. A minute 20 left. Both down, one player on either side. Peak hoping for the opportunity here. Gonna go flash out. CB Dub's just gonna hold his position if he gets flashed. Obviously not gonna peek. Nearly gets a shot on a Wild Doodle though. Got Buck going downstairs here. Going for the flank. Trying to go for the grenades. Now, I'm not sure if he knows that KF there is there or not. KF could be the guy to try and stop him. We saw a lot of this back and forth last time. CB Dubs, though, finally gets a kill there onto Aver. Taking down that Buck, but he lost a lot of health in the process. Easy win for Peak if he can get even a single shot, probably, with that powerful gun. Ooh, and the flashbang comes out again. He pushes his way in. A little bit risky here. But he's in a good position. Now the barbed wire going to be giving away a lot. Now someone else coming on in. The Pulse pushing on in on him. Gets the one kill. Goes for the second one but can't quite land it. Wild Doodle gets the kill. Enemy outside there. KF rotating all the way around. Doesn't quite get anything. Now a 2v3. Attackers at the disadvantage. This could be where 5 guys close it out. Some manages to join him out. Pixel trying to do some joining as well. They're trying to figure out where they can make this plan happen. So they only got 13 seconds left. They're going to have to drop down in here. We're going to have a Wild Doodle come around from behind as well, potentially. Pixel takes down one. Can't take down another. He's going to have to go for the plant. It's going to be easy kill. Wild Doodle going to go for the kill. And GG. They all know it ahead of time. And that is 5 guys taking the win. Excellent play by Wild Doodle and Paralyzed especially. I mean, I hate to say it, but they really did carry the team in terms of kills. KF dropping the breadstick. So, nicely done. Spades feeling like he just couldn't do it anymore. Unfortunately, he had a bit of a headache, I believe, so feels bad, but you know what? They still managed to win it, so great game for everyone. So that is the end of the finals for the Challenger League qualifiers. So, let's take a look at where the brackets were and get an idea of what happened here. So, we did one semifinals match and then one finals match. So we had To Be Determined versus 5 Guys. They won that, which we didn't see. But we did see Vex versus Boosted Monkeys, which Vex won. And then we saw the standoff we just played, which was down to Cafe, Oregon, and Chalet, which went all the way to. It's very nicely done. 5 Guys won Diffuser. Hopefully they can manage to get a logo now that they've won. Would be nice. Do love the old missing logo and the cheesy pub Go For names there. Well, thanks to everyone for tuning in. This was the second Open Qualifiers, which I imagine is the only other Open Qualifiers. The last one was last weekend. Not exactly sure how everything goes as far as who's getting into what, and chances are it'll change up before the season starts anyways. You have people disbanding or being DQ'd or whatever, roster changes, all that stuff. So we don't know for sure necessarily who's going to be in what for Challenger League, and I'm not sure who's or what I'll be casting and all that. So make sure to stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter at MZO. Make sure to follow me here on Twitch. Make sure to also follow Milos the Medic, who was doing Challenger League last time for EU. And then, of course, make sure to check out the Pro League Finals at Gamescom coming up on the weekend of the 26th. So that will be amazing. I will be there casting with the other Pro League casters. It'll be a really good match. So make sure to check that out and see how everything's going down. The Blood Orchid reveals that I'm sure there will be, as you can see right here. It says on the screen, Blood Orchid reveals, or live panels and reveals. A lot of good stuff gets better every season. So see you guys there, and have a great rest of your Sunday.